Hello everyone, welcome. Let's look out of my ear. I'm gonna lower the sound here for me. Hi guys. So with Repentance having been released yesterday, kind of sad. I have some thoughts about it. You know, not kind of started off wrong. I have some thoughts, and a couple of thoughts are sad, and a couple of thoughts are like, I don't know. We're gonna get into that. I kind of want to talk about it a little bit because I think there's some interesting stuff we can kind of talk about. I think when it comes to this release and what ArenaNet could maybe take away from this. I'm gonna lower the sound a little bit for you guys. We've heard this music so much, but this is like my Mersat slash Bloodstone slash whatever character that I made. Just kind of themed it after going in there. You know, I didn't want to change my main character too much because I like the way that he looks. But I bought a couple of weapons. So I have Matthias's weapon. Why is there no? Do we have problems with the sound again? Maybe not. Maybe it's just me. Okay, if I'm gonna have problems again with the sound, I'm gonna have to restart. That worked yesterday, so we know how to figure that out. I don't know what that was. But yeah, so I kind of bought a couple. This is Matthias's staff that you can get from the rating, so it has the White Mantle logo on there. And then I got the also the White Mantle rod or whatever. I used the Bloodseeker as my which is I think it's supposed to be a Bloodstone, the Bloodseeker. I'm not sure what it's supposed to be, but oh, I guess there's an infusion slot still open. But anyways, so this is a character. It's a Mesmer. Kind of wanted to use that. Hi, how are you, Jacob? But yeah, so there's a couple of thoughts that I have about this release. So while I do like this release, I will let me preface this by saying that I do like this release. But I do think the longevity of it is not there. You know what I mean? Like, I really think. Yeah, I don't know what this is. I saw this. So I'm gonna do this as well. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do some of these. Find all the lost scouts and search and rescue challenge without dismounting your claw. Ooh, I don't think I'm gonna be able to do that. Staging grounds. Oh, okay, that's fine. Down in the valley. Oh, I gotta throw like way more. That's gonna happen at some point, I guess. Goal. Finish to keep the areas clear while the golems gather. There's more than 1 minute remaining on the timer. I don't know. That I keep trying to get, but I don't know about this missing scout situation. I'm gonna try to do that, and maybe I can get this completed. I don't know. Not that I really want that back piece, but is that what it is? The Bloodseeker, is that where that's from? I don't even remember, but yeah, so it's a Bloodstone, right? I mean, it has the same like animation, but it's like an original. This is like from the OG Guild Wars release. Yeah, so a raw makes sense. So I kind of like using that because it's like the one OG like Bloodstone weapon that we got like from the release of Guild Wars 2. All of these other ones came later. So I like to use it. I have this strange character. I know it's not like meta or anything, but this character is obviously Condi Raj. And it's also one thing that kind of bugs me is this Bloodstone mask. It's bugged. So I have to like deactivate it and activate it again, and then the effect is weird on it. Because see, it doesn't show up here. So I have to like disable it and then enable it, and it looks way different in the menu than it does on my character, which is kind of weird. So I don't know. What gifts Mersad lost in fight against Zaitan? Yeah, I was talking about. I don't know. Yeah, I do remember her talking about that. I feel like I had a thought when I heard that dialogue. I thought there was something that popped into my head where I'm like, well, you know, they lost this, I don't know.
Take a look at this one.
2 years ago, huh?
Yeah, so I'm not sure, but I want to hang out in this map. So the thing is, the thing is with this map, I don't think there's any longevity to it. Like, the one thing that I thought about this since last night, while I do enjoy this map, it is really small, but it's gonna suffer from the same fate that Lake Doric, which this is kind of like the same size as Lake Doric suffers, which is also ironic because that is the White Mantle release. But no one's gonna come back here to do this, because there's no reason to do this. No one's gonna come back here, right? No one has been coming back here. It's kind of weird that I'm talking like that, but no one's gonna come back here, right? Like, and no one's gonna come back here, right? Like, no one has been coming back to Lake Doric. Unless it's like a return to, or they just need to get a couple of like events going, or they need to find like, you know, some materials or something. Like they jump in, maybe they need to get champion kill or something real quick. But like no one seriously comes here anymore. Like no one seriously runs Lake Doric as a map. And the same thing is gonna happen with the Mistburned Barrens. Like in a year from now, no one's gonna come to this map. No one's gonna come to this map. Like I'm guessing the back piece is going to require us to get the obsidian, the Mersat obsidian, and the heat stones, like 250 of those probably, I'm guessing, to craft it. But past that, you know, you don't need to play that anymore. And I have already finished the armor, by the way. And that's something that I wanted to address as well. I did praise ArenaNet on Bluesky today because I did enjoy certain things, like they brought back adventures, which I'm super excited for. There was a lot of ambient dialogue, there was a lot of like lore books, right, which the last release didn't have. Even the Nios releases didn't have lore books. There wasn't that much to read about, there wasn't that much interesting ambient dialogue. Like, I'm not just talking like random ambient dialogue, but like interesting dialogue that made you go like kind of stop and listen to it, you know? So they've definitely bettered themselves in that sense, but then it's like 2 steps forward, 1 step back kind of thing, or like even 2 steps forward, 1 step back, or I'm sorry, 1 step forward, 2 steps back, because the thing is that like there's no longevity to this. So the one thing that really bothered me about the armor, right? Like I've completed the armor, the true sight armor. I have done it, right? These are actually 3 pieces that I'm wearing here, but I have finished the armor. See, the thing that bugged me though is, do you know the thing that I had to look for the most? It wasn't like, hey, I had to come back here and look for obsidian and like heat stones. I easily got more than enough with the few hours that I spent yesterday on the map. The thing that I had to go look around for hours for was flax. So I had to go to like Heart of Thorns maps. Like that kind of really bothers me because, you know, if you're gonna create a new armor and stuff, like at least make it focused to the point where it's like the main thing that you need to find. Oh my god, why do they need to have that dialogue all the way from here? Why do I hear it here? So annoying. But the thing that really bothers me is like, you know, this is a brand new armor. Why am I spending my time going through all of these other old maps to find materials? You know, I ended up, by the end of it, I ended up just buying the stuff on the trading post because, yeah, I spent a little bit of money. You guys can see that, like about 50 gold, buying, you know, obviously buying some of these weapons, and I'm buying the rest of the oiled pieces that I need for the armor or whatever. But it like really bugs me. Like the main component of the armor wasn't the heat stones and the obsidian that I had to collect. No, it was the flax that is out around in the world. So it kind of bugs me, you know, because I'm like, well, this is like one of the main rewards that you're getting from this. It should be like, I need a lot of the Mersat obsidian and the heat stones, which means that I'm focused on doing this map over and over again, getting like, I really think that each of the armor pieces should have required 250 pieces of Mersat obsidian and the heat stone, because they're really easy to acquire. You can just come in here, you can do events, you can find it all around, you can find it in the chests. These events spawn all the time. You have all of these nodes that keep popping up. You can get, like, you know, it's not that hard to acquire those pieces. So I really think I should have required, but they didn't even require. I think I needed like maybe 100 for the whole set of each of the two things, and I easily had that. So that kind of was a little disappointing, because I'm like, you know, you're trying to go for longevity of the current content that you're making. You know what I mean? And so that was a little this is why hot is best many years after even pacifiers metas are running. Yeah, I mean, you know, I think, like, if you're doing like specific rewards that are tied to specific, you know, and that's the thing. I'm trying to like not just like shit talk and be like, well, everything else is better and this fucking sucks and you know, I hate this. But like, I'm trying to like kind of, I don't know. I'm trying to like, you know, I hope Arena listens to some of the feedback, right, that they've gotten, and really listen to like, hey, you know, if you want people to continue playing that for 3 months, you got to make it worth 3 months of time that people invest in it. You know what I mean? If each piece needed 250 obsidian, I don't think that would have been too outrageous. You know, they could have made even like, they could have made even upgraded versions that maybe had like a glow to them or something, that were like ascended pieces rather than exotic pieces, and they could have just put like a glow or something on it, or changed them a little bit and added like a second armor set to it, where, you know, that is the one that required 250 pieces. I don't think that would be too much work, but it would build longevity to the release of the stuff, you know? Like that's kind of my thought process on it. So you know, because I do enjoy the events. The one event that kind of sucks is this one. This one's kind of boring. I tried to really like it because it is different than other events, but it's such a weirdly, like, dragged out event where you have to wait for that armor to move all the way down, and you don't do anything in that time frame beside, like, throwing the stones down, the magic down there or whatever, and it's kind of weird. So but yeah, we're gonna do Missing Scout. Ocean Bloom and Blind is set to seek out Quiet Lagoon, who's scouting in the north. Okay. Scouting in the north. Is he oh, he's the adventure guy, isn't he? I remember him being called. Well, but that's the raid. I'm not playing the raid. Like, I kind of looked at that and I was like, I saw that too, because I was like, well, how do I get this Bloodstone Infusion? And it's from what I saw, and I could be wrong, but from what I saw, I don't think it drops from like any of the chests in these events, like any of the last chests in here, which I think there should be a chance of that to drop, but it's only available from the raid, and I'm not raiding, so there, like, that's a whole reward that I'm never gonna get to see because I'm not raiding, you know. Was Riven Mara part of your scouting party? Yes, among the scouts lost in the ruins if you want to help. Okay, I guess I gotta do this. Cryos having a look for missing scouts. Okay, I gotta do this event. I did it. Yeah, well, that's exactly it, right? Doesn't that kind of like piss you off? Like, I think that's really annoying. You know, like, doesn't that sound really, really annoying? Alright, I got my mini lion cup, you guys. I can claim it. Yay! I'm having, It's Kiyoshi running in the background on Twitch. I do like watching him once in a while. Not really, like, just kind of, yay, I already have it, so I don't even need it. Oh god, now it's gonna sit in my inventory. I don't want to type it out. But well, that's what it says, at least on the wiki. The wiki at least says that the Bloodstone Infusion is a rare drop from the raid. Don't know what it looks like. I don't think, and it's a super rare drop. Someone apparently already got it, and they're asking 9,000 gold for it. I think it's already on the. It comes out of the. comes out of something. What is it called? Why can't I find this? I don't... I just found the page earlier. Under rewards. Bloodstone infusion. It comes out of chunk of pulsing bloodstone, which is being sold. Oh wait, maybe it. Oh no. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm wrong. I was wrong. I'm now reading this. So yes, you can actually get it. Okay, you can actually get it out of those final 3 chests. Okay, I was wrong. Sorry, pardon me. I was wrong. You can get that out of it, apparently. That's your longevity. Yeah, okay, I was wrong. I was wrong. I mean, I guess that's my longevity then, yeah. I guess that's my longevity.
I've been found at last. Thought I was gonna be lost forever. That I did. I've been found at last. I've been.
You found me. Grateful I am.
Oh God, I hate that part. I did it a couple times yesterday. I'm not very good at it, obviously, but yeah, I hate this part right here. I don't know why it's like this. Like it's just short of where I need to go. Oh God. Oh God, I'm scared. Okay, there we go.
Thank you for the rescue, Wayfinder. This place is treacherous.
So I need to get across now. This is where it becomes like really strange. I gotta get across. There's 2 like way down there, or 1 down there that I didn't grab. I'll get that at the end.
My thanks, Wayfinder. I can find my way back.
Yeah, it's so finicky. Ah, I do like the little jump thingies, I will say. I'm a fan of the jumpy things. Okay, I gotta get way down there. There's 1 way down here.
My thanks, Wayfinder.
I gotta go across. I wanna say it's this one and then that. No, did I get that one already? I don't think I did. Did I? I got it. And then they hang out here too, which is really funny. So once you rescue them, they hang out here. My mouse is wigging out. It's been doing that. Action camera. Okay, why is the missing scout? What am I doing now? Was not among the missing. Maybe they're lost somewhere else in these ruins. Okay. Saul's vision, so that's what he saw. Well, no, apparently Saul's vision, it's not it's explained somewhere. Where was this explained? There was like a book or something. I feel like there was a book or something that I talked about it. But it talked about how this is where they brought him. When they found him, this is where they brought him. And then this is where this is like you know, because he was like starving and thirsty and he was like on the verge of dying or whatever. And this is the first, like, he drank from this lake, I think, is what the story says or something. Where did I read this? There's like a story. Is there a storybook or something? Is there a lore book or something? Okay, I can't find this other scout. Oh, the scout is like way up top now. Great. Awesome. Love that. Love that for me. I don't know why I'm looking for this missing scout anyways. Find yourself, bro. Yeah, it's way above me. I gotta get way up top. That's okay. I'll jump across. But yeah, I think that's what the implication is. Like, this is not necessarily like, I guess this is where Saul came to, like, I guess it's called Saul's vision because this is where he came to realize that he's gonna worship them as gods, because he was led here by them, and or something. I feel like that's the implication, at least. I'm not sure. Okay, I'm gonna go this way. I'm gonna jump onto this. I do love this. This needs to be added to, like, they don't ever add anything retroactively, but it would be nice to have that retroactively added. Okay, we have a strange box here. Oh God. Hello?
Once is chance, twice suggests a pattern. Have insects finally come to pick at the corpse of Bavanisos?
What is this place?
My sanctuary. A playing field. My pieces are arrayed, but where are yours?
Pieces? These are living beings, not your pawns.
We're not playing
They are
Polymach here.
bound by the rules of the game, as I am, and as you are now. Should you defeat me, my pieces are yours.
This is like Polymach,
But
yo.
if I defeat you, your pieces are mine.
Wayfinder, the others, they're only husks. If she wins, claim you, she will.
True. Since you have no pieces for me to capture, you wager yourself.
Roll for initiative. Rolling initiative. What does that mean? What do I do? Okay. What do I do? For 2 damage. Oh my god. For 2 damage. For 3 damage.
It seems I cannot hold what death surrenders. But an exception is not a victory. The piece you clearly have your
I
eye
couldn't do
on
anything.
stays
What am I
with
supposed to
me.
do?
Although, perhaps I'm not very attached to it yet. I could be tempted to permit a rematch if you come prepared.
Challenge accepted. Marl, your bearkin are waiting for you. I'll be back to take you home.
Pieces, my carvings. Wayfinder.
Oh my god, this is Polymach, you guys! We just played this! Who are you? Sybil, what titles I held no longer matter, do they? So it goes, you're alive. As long as I remain here, my sanctuary suspends time but cannot stop it. And the shock of leaving after centuries has always proven fatal. You didn't plan to leave? I certainly did. I tried not long after I entered, but all the world was in ruins. By the time it mended itself, I had few options. And so you trapped these pieces here to fight for you? They simply played and lost. If I had any interest in bloodshed, I would have died with the others. The reason may be even worse. You may sit and fume about it if you like. I don't mind company. This is like Polymach, you guys. Wow. Is the internet implement? Are they hinting at Polymach coming in the game? Okay, what are we doing then? Open? Okay, what does that? I don't know. Did I get a new, like... Okay, Mersat's game. What is happening? The game was rigged from the start. You need help. Maybe Ocean Bloom. Okay. Ooh, this is great. I love this. This is a whole side story. Oh, I love this. Are you kidding? This is so good. All right, cool. I'm excited now. There's more to this than I thought there was. All right. All right. So, where did they go? Where? They're over here, right? Yeah,
Take
they're
a look at this one.
2 years ago, huh? That's pretty recent. I should get this to a niece.
All right. Wayfinder, you're back, and we're on Marl. I'm sorry, they have fallen into a Mersat trap. They're dead then. A great loss for the Bearkin. We all knew the price we might pay by coming here. We should retire their remains if possible. They're not dead. They're trapped inside the realm of a crazed Mersat. You have seen them then in this realm? We should rescue them at once. Perhaps your wizard friends can assist. It's too dangerous. Others could become trapped. We do not leave kin behind. Is there nothing we can do? Don't worry, I won't leave them. There was also mention of their carvings. Carvings, they were never interested in fighting, but they did their duty for the bearkin. Their true passion is wood carving and painting. I'm not sure how they will help, though. What do they carve? In between your adventures, they like to listen to Kate tell stories of her travels. They carved figures based upon those. Tall tales, any ideas as to where they could be? During our scouting mission, they whittled to pass time in between searches. I can give you the last few missions we were sent on. Maybe that will put us... Yeah, let's do it. Show me. Okay. Ooh, this is so good. Oh, I think there's more Mersat out there, but they're not organized. They're not a whole... I don't think they're like a whole society anymore. I think one thing that ArenaNet has kind of painted with Janthir Wilds is that there are certainly other Mersat. I mean, we do know that Orestes and Darda are, over on the other continent, right? Like, do they still live? Did they have Mersat children? Like, we don't even know how Mersat are created. Do they have intercourse and create children like regular people? Or do they, like, lay eggs? Like, I mean, I don't know. Like... It's like, how do they procreate? It's like, we don't know. But, Darda and Orestes having moved over here, right? Like, that could mean that there's a whole Mersat society over there, right? We don't know that. So, and, we only know of 2 of them that fled, but maybe on their way out, they, like, were fleeing or whatever, right? Like, maybe on their way out, they found other survivors on the outskirts, and they were like, hey, you, come with us. And they took them, right? We just know of the missive or the last journal entry or whatever that we got on Mount Balrior. So clearly Orestes like traveled over here from Mount Balrior. He watched his home be destroyed, and he was like, oh, you know what? Screw that. We're leaving. And, maybe he found some others. I don't know. Maybe some others joined him or something. Maybe some others phased out of existence and are still around somewhere. Who knows? Anyways, let's do this. Oh, this is fun. This is great. I love this a lot. Okay, Riven Mar learned to whittle during an art class in Harvest Den. It's one of her favorite memories. Okay, art class in Harvest Den. So what does that mean? During art class. Is there an art class somewhere over here? I had no idea this was an achievement. No clue, you guys. Love that, though. Is there a marker on the map for me to find this? There's the forge. Guiding breath. Here's what I'm gonna do. Is I'm gonna just spend... I have so many of these. And I'm gonna get the second one of this. Start building that up on this character. Is it like an item I buy? No, it's not. Maybe it is. Like every wall. So this is the I want to say this is this might be the last story instance. I could be wrong. It's one of the instances. It's either the convergence instance or the last story instance where you go to defeat Aura on Mount Balrior. And the ruins to the south, like the first ruins that you come to, where you set up camp during the convergence. There is a lore book somewhere there. I want to say it's around there somewhere. And it literally says, I think it's called like Scroll on Mount Balrior or Scroll, Mount Balrior Scroll or something is what it's called. Let me see. Scroll. Yeah. Okay. So I'll send you the link to. I mean, if you want to find it in the game yourself, you can. This is it, right? Yeah. So this is the actual item If you want to find it yourself, it is in the it is in the story. It is during Godspawn Balrior Peak. Is a book found at base camp during Balrior Peak, and it's like a little scroll you can find. Yeah, and so it's pretty much like yeah, I'm just reading it. Sorry. But yeah, it literally talks about like the worst has come to pass. The Titans have laid siege to the city. Our people's corpses litter its halls. Darda and I don't know if anyone else made it out, but we will not linger, even for other survivors. She suggests we cross the ocean to the west of the Horn and put this land behind us. I wanted to write on the scroll to see this view once more before we fade from mortal memory and time. The storms rolling in over the lowlands to the south are beautiful this time of year. The bearkin will be on the move soon, I imagine. I will never see them dance again, hidden though I was. And Janthir, I bid you farewell, Orestes, Archivist Exultant. So, yeah, Orestes was the guy, and he wrote that him and Darda have left past the Horn, right? Which talks about the Horn of Maguma. So they went past the Horn. You know, underneath probably Omnitas, because Omnitas floats mid-air, right? So all of this is in the middle of the air, so they probably, like, I don't know, did they take a boat? Did they fly? Did they float? You know, whatever. We don't know. But anyways, art class. I gotta find art class. Where do I take art class here? Is it in here? Hello? Oh, this is the music place. That's right. I remember that. Don't know. That's not it though, right? That's the other. I haven't done that achievement yet. We're gonna learn to whittle during an art class as one of their favorite memories. Driven Mile during an art class. Is the convergence happening soon? A lot of people hanging out. The Flash Stalkers? I probably read all this, right? Yeah. Where's this art class? This is Stoic Alder's house. There's no art class here. This is where they do that. This is where the cooking is. I'm confused. But I don't want to look it up because this is actually like really fun. Trying to figure out where to go on this. I like this a lot. I didn't really think there was much that I was gonna do today, but if we're just doing this, I'm totally fine with that. We can hang out and talk about this. But yeah, so there's definitely like, there's Mersat left over somewhere in this world, you know, like, just like,
Hold on a moment.
Mabon kind of, you know, he disappeared, obviously, and joined the Wizards Court, right? Like, you know, they disappeared as well. So, Bard Vale's house. Art class. Don't they, isn't there somewhere where they paint? Isn't there some kind of, like, place where they paint or something in Harvest Sen? I feel like I remember this being a thing, but I don't see a marker on the map either. I seem to remember that there was like a paint class somewhere or something, but I might be misremembering this because my memory is garbage. We all know that. The seat. Hold on. Oh, I could do. You know what? Looking at that, I could do like a mini Mabon. Or I actually have mini Lazarus. Lazarus is pretty cool. I probably went by him already. I have so many minis. I don't even have that many minis, but I feel like I have so many minis. The duckling is always cute. I'm probably like, I went by him like twice already, and I'm like, let's see, exalted. Close enough. It's a floaty construct creature. Kiev out of shame. Alright, I'm just gonna type it in. Mini Lazarus. There we go. I wanted to change the color on this. Because I think I'm using enameled. Yeah. I need to use Crimson Lion as the one that looks... Oh. I see how that looks kind of funky though. But it's more red. I was looking for something that was like red. And that's what I ended up finding. That was like Bloodstone red, you know? Like that deep, really rich red that the Bloodstone has. Okay, still don't know where they're painting. It's okay. We'll find it. We'll find it. We'll hang out and find it. I don't know where this could be. I have no idea. So I'm gonna be walking around Harvest Den looking for something that looks like art class. I'm guessing that's the hint, right? Like, that's what it sounds like to me.
Pa told us that he heard some bees buzzing near the fishing village, coming from below the dirt.
Your pa's imagining things.
Sorry, woo, that came out of nowhere. So, do you guys think we're gonna get another pet too? Like, do you guys think we're gonna get another pet in the next map? You know what'd be really cool for a pet?
Couldn't eat a bite more if they tried. The mightiest of compliments.
This is not art class.
Ready to enter Topper early. Some
I never read
bears
this.
say we're in for a meager Topper this
Oh, I'm the employee of the month? Oh, thank you.
Not every year.
I didn't even do anything this whole month, and I got my employee of the month. Art class. That's the sawmill. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, bruh. In here. The plan. Oh, that's from the yeah, that's from the achievement thing. I haven't done that yet.
The balls near Harvest Den are the best there are. The power of the ones of light.
I mean, so I didn't finish that thought, but so like for a pet, you know how like in Nios we actually get to have like a Cryptus as a pet. I would love to see like a little like a mini Jade Armor as a ranger pet. Like I could totally see that being a thing. Like next release that we get like a mini Jade Armor as a pet. I would be totally okay with that. Even though I want to see an owl. No, I was already in here. It's Bjarki. But Jarky? Is the B silent? Is the J silent? Is it Barky? Dude, I don't know where this is. I have no clue. I have no idea. I don't know. Art class. When did Savari gain power to control? Well, it's not Savari. This is Astra Ward. She is an Astra Ward member. She is a Savari, yes, but I think the main part we're looking for here is that she is Astra Ward. And the Astra Ward still has a lot of... Oh my god, I guess the convergence might be happening soon. I do love that. That looks really, really cool. It fits perfectly with my armor, too. He looks like he belongs to me. I might do the convergence if it pops, like... Does it pop in a minute or something? I might do the convergence and figure out what I need to do next. Let me see what the timer is at. Looks like more people are gathering, so it looks to me like this is gonna happen soon. Oh, that's at, okay, that's in like 15 minutes. Okay, so if I'm lingering for another 15 minutes trying to find this piece, I'm gonna do the convergence. So, which I probably am, because I have no idea where this art class is. During art class... Is it just laying about? Is it just an item that I find? Or, like, because I'm looking for a figurine. This is like the most artsy... This is like the most artsy that I've seen, but I don't see anything that I can collect. Outcome, ask reward. I don't know, is it cooler outside of Secrets of the Obscure? I mean, they were doing a lot of really cool things in Secrets of the Obscure too. Though I can't think of specific instances right now, which makes my point completely invalid. I'm like, yeah, they've done great shit, like, I don't know. Make Omnitas float. I agree with you, right? Like, it makes it more interesting to have this knowledge. I mean, I don't know. I'm trying to think of, like, instances. I don't know where. I don't understand this. I need to... Okay, I'm gonna get rid of these. I haven't worked on this in forever, so I'm just gonna take this out. I don't know if there's any help on here. Okay, these are little carvings. Oh, okay. Okay, so apparently it's in here. So I just kind of like... I found the one. So these are little carvings that I'm supposed to find. It's on the top floor of this. Oh, there's art class. Look at that. Okay, see, if I'd looked around... I wanted to come up here, but I was like, nah, there's no way it's up here. No, well, I'm an idiot. So apparently it's somewhere up here. There's a carving somewhere. Oh, little carving. Oh, there it is. Ridlock carving. I see it. Does that pop up on the map? It does not pop up on the map. So you have to physically find it. It's a Ridlock carving. It's a carving of little Ridlock. We have a polymorph, you guys. We found a polymorph of Ridlock. This is so polymorph. If you guys don't know what polymorph is, go back and watch my I have the North playthrough. I did it recently. We played polymorph. It's like the 3.5 playthrough, dude. We were playing polymorph that whole time, and it was great. The last patch must be crazy because we got Titans, Big Evil, Scepter of Or, Alliance, Mersat, Sears, Mabon. Who's behind all of this? The Mistgate, the Keystone. We have a lot of things. A lot of things. That's why I'm like. That's why I'm kind of like worried about what this next release will look like. Because I don't want them to no, I don't want them to cut it short. You know, so it has to be really long release. At this point, I want them to come and say, listen, the last release is really long. We're gonna push it back another month. I would be okay with that. I would totally be fine with that. Because I want it to be really good, and I want it to have like some length to it or whatever, you know. Because after this next release, we're done. We're done. All right. We have another 12 minutes. Oh my god. 12 minutes before, and then, so we gotta find. Would often while away. What? Would often while away. I think this is supposed to say whittle away the hours with night. Yeah, this is supposed to say whittle away the hours with nice hot. With a nice hot bath at their favorite spot in Lowlands. Okay, I know where that is. We all know where that is. That's over here. So there has to be a carving somewhere here. Ah, there it is. The case carving. Look at little A posing case. Love it. Is there another one in this map? Won a bet. Once won a bet by climbing to the top of the Cathedral of Blood. Well, that's Janthir Sentry. Worst scouting experience was soaking in the rain near Dead Lover's Rock. Soaking in the rain near Dead Lover's Rock? Where's Dead Lover's Rock? Is that a thing? Is that a I don't know where that is. I don't know where that is. Dead Lover's Rock was scouting against Gift during a period when the agony had dissipated. Was part of the group that helped the Priory explore. Okay, these are all the new map stuff. Lion staging ground, a little way high up. Was one of the first to volunteer to enter a Mersat mirror. So it's inside of one of the mirrors. Okay, so I think those. Okay, what did I say? Oh my god. So the Cathedral of Blood, and then I think everything else is in the new maps. I don't know where Dead Lover's Rock is, but I think that is. It sounds to me like that's in the new map.
Hunter, glad you're here. I am. Thought Barbell was sending me on an easy hunt, just being a reindeer and all. Something's got this one all worked up. Need to tether it to your journey.
Alright, I'm gonna hang out in this map. I'm gonna do the convergence. I haven't done the convergence in forever. Maybe we'll get Rear as one of the other ones. As one of the oh, there we go. I'm gonna open some of these chests. I have so many. I still didn't use any of my unusual coin. I have so many unusual coins, you guys. I have 7,000 unusual coins. That tells you how often I come to these maps and I just look for these chests. I literally just, when I'm bored, I come to these maps and I just sniff around for chests, and I'm like, all right. I did about like 15 minutes of running around looking for some chests, opening them up, and like getting out of them whatever I want, whatever I need, whatever. Just opening them up. Like, Woo Titans arrived, they do shit for a few patches, boom, Titans gone. No, they're gonna come back. There's no way they're not coming back. The Titans are coming back, but they're kind of holding them back. They're kind of doing this whole like, oh yeah, they're back now in Inner Bavanisos. They're gonna be hanging out. They're gonna be hanging out. I'm telling you right now, they're coming back. We're still fighting Titan spawn, which means that there's still Titans around. We're definitely gonna face them. And there's also the question. Like, I think we're gonna be facing some other Titan as well, because, you know, not just the 3 we saw, because I think this was kind of confirmed a little bit when it came to Mabon, right? Because Mabon ran away. One Titan ran away from Mabon. He didn't fight him. He ran away from him. And there's still the mystery of, like, who is that Titan? Because that Titan was from, like, 250 years ago, right? And so that makes you think, like, maybe Mabon killed it. We don't know. Maybe Mabon did the thing. We don't know. But maybe it survived. Maybe it fled from Mabon. And Mabon was sour that one of the Titans got away or something. Or something like that. I don't know.
Avenge you I will, whispering bird.
There's also the question of, like, we were being watched by something or someone, right? I still have the theory. Like, here's the thing, you guys, okay? And I tested this out yesterday, and there's something really interesting that I need to talk to you guys about. So, because I talked about this yesterday. I talked about in the map, the only creatures that are not mistburned are spiders. The only things, so it's ambient creatures like the rabbits and the flies and the swarm and the like the ravens and the eagles and the owls and the whatever, right? Those are not mistburned. And then it's the spiders that are not mistburned, which there are a lot of them, right? Like during the events, during the story, we see spiders everywhere, right? Which I've already, like, I suspect that is hinting at something. And on top of that, there's one single wolf at the lover's wall that is not Mistburned. I don't know if that was like an accidental placement. I don't know, but there's one wolf that is not Mistburned. So I still have a feeling that those spiders are hinting at more than they lead on. Silent lock. Let's do it. Whee! Why can't our allies be this strong when we fight with them in the new map? Instead they're all weak and annoying and unworthy. Dark aura. I have a dark aura for you. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. We did it. Alright, I'm gonna go hang out. We have 5 minutes until the convergence starts. Hold on, you guys. Let me get to that, and I'm gonna. Oh, there's a treasury here. I can dig that up. Action shot. Woohoo! All right. I kind of like that they freeze midair. There's something about that is like really funny, and it's. I know it's a bug. It's not supposed to be that way, but it still cracks me up. It's still really funny to me. Where they're just like, you know, it's like when you get them right mid like jump, when they're like, ah, and then they like land. I don't know why. Silly me. All right, convergence is starting soon. Oh my god, there's so many people here that my frames are just like, look at this. My frames are like crashing hard right now. All right. I know they will come back, but at the same time, we will get rid of them. You don't know that. You don't know that. Because I have a feeling, here's my theory, and I talked about this yesterday. My theory is that we're only closing the door. We're not going to the Foundry of Failed Creations. That's my theory. My theory is that the fractal is during the time of the Seer and Mersat War. It's something in Bavaniso, some kind of like, you know, like how the Wizard's Tower was the fractal, where it was like in the past this happened, and they're kind of reliving the events of the past. We're probably doing the same thing. So we're gonna be reliving the events of the Seer Mersat War or something in the fractal. And the patch will end with us defeating the Titans, killing them, you know, not forever, just killing them in where they, you know, in Bavanisos, and then closing the door. And then it'll lead into the next expansion of we now have to move, now we have to find a way into or like into the Foundry of Failed Creations or something, and like that is where the next expansion is. Like that's kind of my theory that I have right now. Just boy wants to have and listen to this in the background. Also, my new main ranger already almost 80, just reached 60. Grab myself an exotic relic. Also, B Morellos. There was one Morello, mind you. There was one Morello, but it was hunger craze and we killed it. Was there other Morellos? I saw one in the story. It seemed, and you know, it was hunger crazed, meaning that it had been starving for a while. So in my opinion, that kind of means that the Morello don't have like a big presence there. We see one, and that was it, right? Spiders are from another planet, just like in real life. Mark my words. I mean, I don't know. I still think that there is something to the theory of Arachnia being part of all of this. Oh, Stoic Alder's here. Yay! Time to do the convergence. Woo! I have only done this convergence a couple times, so.
Let me tell you a story. One the Ashmakers will weave for centuries to come.
Yeah, some people just can't help but play naked, huh? Like there's clearly a like something go. It's a freaking blade sworn too, which is just wild, bro. I mean, I could do the same thing, right? Like I could have my guy like run around in underwear. I've never looked at what that would look like. Interesting. Okay, gotta go in. Public. Go. Now Barrier, here we come. I'm excited. I'm excited to finish this Polymog side quest, yo. I wanna finish this Polymog side quest, dudes. Polymog is in Guild Wars 2, you guys. How good? How much? I don't know, not a lot probably, but it's okay. We have a Polymog prototype in Guild Wars 2. I'm excited, as you guys can tell. I'm using my stuff. We need buttless chaps from it. Oh, dude, that would be sick. I mean, I could literally just be like this. I would actually be okay with that. I don't think I would mind that. I do like a nicely dressed man, though. I do like this new armor. The top is really cool. I love the shoulders. I've always loved, this is the Mersat armor shoulders, the shoulder armors, and the arm armors, and I do like those. Boring.
Yeah, when do we get to the exciting part?
Does no one have food? I was gonna say, well, there's some delectable birthday, whatever, that's fine. Let's go. Oh, if you can make it in? I don't know. This one has already started, so I don't think you can. Because it closes as soon as we say we're ready, so it's already closed. I think, right? Like, I think the instance closes as soon as that bar is done and they start talking. So this instance is already closed. Unfortunately. I didn't really plan on doing this convergence, but I just saw people gathering in Harvest Den, and I was like, oh, convergence must be happening soon, and then I decided to go. But
Those monsters sure are annoying. You should learn when to quit.
But yeah, so somewhere around here, if you go during the story mission, there's a scroll somewhere around here that's like the last entry of Orestes' journal. That's the scroll on Mount Balrior.
Thanks to the Wayfinder's efforts,
Better than using the mount. Yeah, they do use the mount a lot, which is really nice.
Yeah!
The Warclaw is my favorite mount. I've always liked the Warclaw, and I always wanted them to kind of play a bigger role, and now that, like, I love the Warclaw. I'm like, I don't know. Nothing against the, like, Raptor or anything, but the Raptor was always, like, a little weird to me, because there was no, like, the verticality with the Raptor was so limited, like, going upstairs and going, like, you know, stuff like that. So I've always enjoyed the Warclaw more, with the way that it can like jump and do the things, and now with the new masteries it's like top notch.
As our intrepid band of heroes
5 conversions should just let the other carry over. Yeah, I agree with that, because I only I was 1 convergence away from getting that, and then now that's gone, and then now I have to restart again. Like, it's kind of annoying, but it's only 150, so it's not even that bad. It's 150. I mean, that's nothing.
was rather rude.
The stumper may be up and running, but it requires
Oh,
calibrated
I
magic
guess I
to
gotta
work
take
on.
a thing. Alright, let's go,
I'll
work
sniff out a
law.
few suitable spots to build some calibration bumpers with that.
I'm going up here. Whee! Oh my god. Look at that bright ass beam. Na, 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 na. Here you have to be careful. You can't go too fast, because otherwise you'll lose your thing. Yay! Oops, I don't know why I dismounted. What do I? Oh, okay, I was gonna say. I'm doing weeklies and dailies. Yeah, I mean, for sure, it has definitely been very easy to get. I mean, I was done with those points like a month before the initial release of Repentance, and then they pushed it back like 2 more weeks or whatever, and I'm just like, wow, I've done nothing but just buy gold sacks with this, you know, which is fine. I mean, I'm okay with that. I always need gold. I'm totally okay with that, but you know, it's just kind of like there's really like you know, if there's nothing else to buy, like, you know, then there's plenty of time is what I'm trying to say. Oh my god, repeatables getting done.
Check the central thumper's readings.
Alright, come on. I want to get some more.
That's odd.
Something as clear as stealing magic from it. But what? The Wayfinder's journeykin anxiously sniffed about. Perhaps it sensed something.
Am I at 40 yet? Alright, I'm gonna bring these. Is this bringing me? No. What's the best way? I think it's. Ooh, they need to change that to the new one that has a wider range.
And then the frozen
A thunderstorm is rolling in. Alright, I'm bringing these back to base camp so I can participate. There you go. Delivered it. You're welcome. Oh my god, there's someone down.
The Titan was most displeased with the Thumper and sent its underlings to sabotage it.
I told you I don't want me to play their game. Wow, disconnects happen. Yeah, it's unfortunate. That sucks, because it's like, you know, that you might still get like the weekly chest, but you're not getting the like main reward, which sucks. That really sucks for sure. Alright, I'm gonna bring some down here to this one. Excuse me, pardon me, don't mind me. Why is that so illuminated, that one? Why are they so bright? What's going on there? Jesus. Titan spawn disruptor. Alright, everyone. Do the thing. Attack. Oh boy. Alright, I'm gonna collect more of these. Ow, rude. Here, have that. Alright, I'm bringing these back. Ta-da! The music at both yeah, the music is great. I think I like Janthir's music more. I really like Janthir's. It's very like very immersive, and there's like this weird like dark undertone to a lot of those. Not that I don't like Secrets of the Obscure, but I think I like Janthir a little bit more. I'm going through here. Yeah, I'm going this way.
Not so tough. The Wayfinder can handle that.
The Wayfinder can handle that. The Wayfinder can do it. I believe in the Wayfinder. Hello, I'm here. North Titan spawn leader. Oh, you jumped out of the way. That's always great when you jump out of your AoEs. Chaos Storm, still the best ability ever. Whoa. Alright. Like a spider monkey jumping around. CC. Oh my gosh. Can't do enough CC to that guy. I actually have CC on this guy like on demand, which is nice. I don't have that on my main. My main is built just for DPS. There's nothing else. The mist tide has rolled in. Greer's blight scratches the land and passages through the something. I didn't read the rest. Uh-oh, the mist tides are here. Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O. Lovely. Distant memory. Collect all the things. There we go, I got 40. Is it 50? Is the max 50? I don't remember. I thought it was 40. Oh, hello. Greer's here. Oh boy. Greer's here. Yay. There's something, like the one good thing about condition damage is that it's like a persistent, like you do damage over time. Meaning that even if I get knocked down or I have to run away or something, like I continue doing damage. It might not be as much, obviously, because I have to like stop and run away, but there's something about that I do prefer over regular damage, but that's only on boss monsters. I do like that on boss monsters, like, you know, convergence bosses and all that stuff, you know? Hold on, I'll read all that in just a second, you guys. I'm trying to like, I don't know why I decided to do this convergence. Oh, we gotta go over there. Gree the Bringer. Gree the Bringer is here. Look at him. Oh, he bringeth nothing, but he leaves me. They always leave. So this is the new, is this the new one? This is the new boss, right? Like, we had Decima and they added Greer, is that correct? Am I correct in that? Listen, I don't know anything about anything. So, especially when it comes to bosses. So I think this is the new one, right? I'm gonna collect these. Hey, we'll feed the foundry. Your ashes will feed the foundry. Ooh. Greer, give me more lore, baby. Do it. Feed me the lore. My ashes will feed the forge, but your words will feed my lore brain. Do it. Feed me, rotten daddy. I want to collect all those, but I feel like it's dangerous to jump in here because I feel like I'm gonna get like conditioned to hell. Yeah, I'm trying to, like, I'm out of CCs, bro.
Behind it.
I have a couple here. There's one there. Fear. Fear is good. Whoever put that fear on there, that was perfect. That was great. Love all that. Love it. Love it. Get the stench. Follow the stench. Whoa. What the hell even happened? I got dismounted from some random, like, vines coming out of the ground. Oh, it's like the... I'm going the long way. Choo, choo. I'm going this way. Choo, choo. Hiya, coming through. Okay. And time to teleport. Everyone, attack! Dude, I love, like, all the war claws falling out of the sky around the boss. Imagine being the boss. Oh, there's Reeg. Reeg the Blighter. Where's your brother? Gree? Gree's over there. Gree the Bringer. And Reeg the Blighter. How original. Those names are so original. Alright, calm down. Don't have a lorgasm? But I will. A lorgasm? That is the funniest thing ever. Lorgasm. I'm gonna use that from now on. Like, whenever they give us, like, revelating stuff in the story, I'm like, guys, I'm having a lorgasm. Ah! And that's what you'll hear. You're welcome for that, by the way. You're so welcome. I know that time warp isn't very popular. I love using it though, so everyone can hate on me for it. I don't care. I think time warp is a great ability. I think it's super fun. It's oh, come to me, everyone. Hang out on my spot. Oh, there's so much destruction and death and rottenness going on. I'm going through that hole there. Excuse me, coming in. I haven't really collected any of these things. I have 11. I'm going to deposit 11. Obviously, that's not going to make a big difference. Whoa, he just teleported. I don't know where he went. You have my permission to steal. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I didn't know that you had, like, patented the term lorgasm. I wonder if someone else has already used that. I feel like that's, like, not... that... I don't know. I don't know. I feel like that's already been used somewhere. Someone has already used this. Some kind of one of the gamer guys, one of the popular streamers, you know? Unlike me. A super unpopular streamer. Take that. Take my orbs. Bear daddy. Everyone's the daddy. See, one thing that I also liked is that we stepped away from the horny bear stuff. The horny bear stuff. We really needed to step away from that. It really felt like some of the dialogue that was written by like a 16-year-old. Like a 16-year-old furry. And it's like, we don't really need that to be a thing. We don't need to be horny for bears. Like, there's plenty of websites out there where I can indulge in that. If I need it, you know? If I need to. Stench! Follow the stench! Follow me, everyone! We're going after the stench! Yeah! Stench!
Thanks to distant memory,
Yeah!
the bones and soil
Yeah! Oh god.
away,
Open the wall that I tried to open way early on! Open it with me, everyone! Do it! Help me! Yes! Oh god, I dismounted. I shouldn't have done that. It's fine. Follow the first guy that's in the front. Oh, I gotta learn my thing. Alright guys, I'm maxed out. Oh my god, what is happening here? Ah! I maxed out on my masteries. Oh, I didn't even realize that we're already oh my god, hello. So much happening all at once. I got like way overstimulated there for a second. I was like, everything is flashing on my screen and there's pop-ups and there's things. I feel like I'm playing like Lost Ark or something. Oh god, I'm dying so fast. That was way too many conditions on me. One of the best one. I fucking love Greer. Greer looks really cool, and I love his voice too. Like, one thing that I've noticed, you know, many times in Guild Wars, they try to like the bad guys will have like just this deep, intimidating voice, right? Like when we, like, I don't know, like Mordremoth, and like even when we talk to like Zaitan's mouth and stuff, it's always like this dark and da-da-da. But the way that Greer talks is more like there's something to it, to that voice that I really, really enjoy, that I think is really, really cool. Like he almost speaks in like riddles. It's like more mysterious than dark. Really cool. I love it a lot. I think it's really, really cool. So. Old growth weapons are cool. Looks like totally made by Codens. Yeah, those weapons are really cool. The staff is kind of weird to me. Some of the weapons are kind of strange. But I think the weapons that I do like in that set are like the bladed weapons, like, you know, like swords and spear and, you know, those things, like, but the caster weapons, I don't know if I'm huge on those, because I don't know if I like that tree design. It's kind of weird, but I could totally see that like work for like certain fashion. So, and that's what it's all about, really, right? It's fashion. So for sure. Hopping on Marine being badass. That was really cool. Yeah, the opening to End of Dragons was really, really cool. You know, like where you end up like waking up on the beach and stuff. That was really cool because it really felt like, see, one thing that ArenaNet fails at is making you feel like you're traveling somewhere, right? They did this with End of Dragons, and they did this with kind of with Heart of Thorns a little bit. It's kind of weird because with Heart of Thorns, we kind of like, you know, we went from Silver Waste into like Verdant Brink, and it was just like, okay, you're here now, and everything is destroyed, and get to it, right? Like it kind of felt like, oh, okay, weird, you know, we kind of get dropped in. But we did have a really cool trailer that kind of led into that, which they stopped doing, you know, all the trailers and stuff. But, you know, with End of Dragons, oh god, he looks so naked. I didn't even notice this. Oh, has anyone noticed? Oh no, he looks so alien. Oh no. Oh no, why does he look like that? Oh no. He looks so weird. Why does he look like an alien without his like armor on? That's so weird. Ew. Looks kind of gross. Stench. Follow the stench, everyone.
Thanks to distant memories,
Stench.
the and soil melted away.
We're racing. We're racing. We're racing to get to the stench.
Once more.
No. Is there like a thunderstorm rolling in? There was like a really loud thunder. Either that was the train or that was a really loud thunder. I don't know. I don't know which way. I think it's this way, right? Yeah. He's naked, you guys. Look at him. He's so weird looking. Oh no. With the airship, and you're right, and I was gonna get to that. I'm sorry, I kind of lost my train of thought there, but yes, you're right. With the airship, we did kind of travel, right? They kind of show you get in the airship, and they show you all the old maps that you kind of fly by or whatever, kind of showing you like, yeah, you're traveling, you know, you're traveling south through the desert, right? And then we kind of land on the airship, and we get like a little introduction into the whole map and stuff like that. Secrets of the Obscure didn't do that. Secrets of the Obscure had you like go into Nyos and you exit Nyos, and then you're like in Skywatch Archipelago, and you're like, whoa, okay, that's kind of crazy. So they tried to kind of do that, but then like the traveling between different realms made it feel kind of weird. Like it didn't feel like a journey, you know. And then I think with Janthir Wilds, they kind of missed that opportunity as well, because we just teleported there. You know, we're like, oh yeah, we're going and teleporting, you know, and it's whatever, you know. Same with like Iceroot Saga. You know, it's like we kind of like ended up just going there. You know, we didn't walk there, we didn't fly there, we just like, oh hey, we're there. You know, even in Bloodstone Fen, which was the first episode of season 3, we take an airship to go there. You know, we take an airship and then we end up there and we're just like, oh, okay, and then we kind of take care of it. So I kind of like that because it feels like it kind of connects the world and the story on like a larger level where you can really say, well, we ended up here because we journeyed here. You know, I like that with Mistburned Barrens, they kind of tried to show you like, hey, you go on a boat and you go there. You know, it would have been kind of nice to maybe see us actually be on the ocean in the boat. Maybe to kind of give us that feel of like, oh, we're journeying, right? And they could have extended the joke of Poised Arrow being like getting sick and stuff from it, you know, where he could have been like, they show like the first scene where it's like the first day of the voyage or whatever, or the first hour of the voyage where he's like, yeah, okay, this is really cool, and then like the second hour he's like, oh, I don't know if I like this too much, and then by the end of it he's just like, oh, and then we end up appearing in the Mistburned Barrens, and then like him throwing up and stuff like that. Like, I wish it was like a gradual thing, again, kind of giving us a little bit of a journey, you know, because it doesn't feel like a journey. Again, we could have taken a portal just the same, because that's exactly what happened. We just teleported there. You know, it didn't feel like we flew there, or we rode there on a, or what do you do? You ride on a ship? You float on a ship? What do you do on a ship? We took a ship there. Took a ship right there. We sailed. That's what it is. We sailed. I'm an idiot. It's fine. You guys can judge me. It's fine. Open that. Open that. Open 20 of these. That's a lot. Open this. Ooh, what can I get? Ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm gonna pick that. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Give me all these things. Give me all these things. Give me that. Oh, what can I get out of this? Ooh, I need rare pieces. Give me that. Boom, done. I got that. Whoa, look at that. I am getting all the cool stuff. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Convergence done.
Yes, Stoic Alder.
Did he say anything fun before he died? I wasn't listening. This is I. Ati, your confidence has become. The yearning. I rest to feast on the delicacy of your world is immedicable. See, he has like this really cool way, this like old school way of talking. I really love that about him. Block my path and I will grind the earth below yours. Why are the attacks still happening? Please stop. Alright, sorry guys. Let me get back to everything. Something just flew by me. Overgrowth weapons, love the design. Silvergray is easier to me, or am I weird? I don't know. I don't feel like if you're talking specifically convergence, I don't think they're hard at all. Neither Decima. Decima has more of a like a. I think there's more like instant death abilities that she has, where it's just like if you get caught in a specific ability, like you're done. But I don't think it's tough. I don't think either of them. Season 3 and 4 had some journey cutscenes to some places. So season 3, let's think of season 3. Like I said, Bloodstone Fen. What did we have for season 3? We had Bloodstone Fen. Hold on, let's kind of look at that. Oh my god, I did all my dailies. I did all my dailies. I did a weekly as well. I didn't do all my dailies. I need to identify pieces of gear. I can do that later. So what do we have? So we had Bloodstone Fen. Ember Bay. Was there a journey, or did we? No, we just went through a portal. Draconis Mons had us actually go in a submarine, and we got a little bit of a cutscene where we left from Radasum, and then we went in, underwater somehow, and then we went into the cave there. So that was kind of cool. I did like that a lot. Dragonfall, obviously there was a whole sequence to it, that was like really fantastical. I think that was like one of the coolest transitions we've ever had to a new map. We did get one from Siren's Landing. Did we get an animation from this? Where was the ship that left to Siren's Landing? That was down here, right? Was that on the stock here? But I think we just talked to the guy and we didn't get an animation and we just ended up here. So it's been kind of split, right? Like I really think it's been split. Here it was a portal that we took. Crystal Desert we just talked about. We land there. Here we end up going through the portals. It kind of fits because the story is about like portaling all around and stuff like that. You know, and it deals with like a certain portals and stuff that we kind of left off from the story of this. So kind of taking a portal to here is actually kind of interesting. It kind of works. How do we go here? How do we get here? We meet... You go in here, right? So this kind of works because isn't that what you do? You go in here and then you go meet them down here. Is the meeting down here? Is that a teleport or is that, I don't know, but some of them have like pretty nice like transitional things, but like I said, you know, here we just teleport here. You know, it would have been really nice, again, like I said, I really would have loved to have seen like a gate and then like maybe having like, you know, a small little instance or something where we are like, oh, okay, well, we have to travel north to meet the bearkin out there or something, right? And you just have like this small little instance of something here. Doesn't have to be big, like a small little map where there's just like a gatehouse by a bridge that leads out, and the Seraph are like, oh, you can't pass, and we're just like, nope. Oh, well, I almost drew dick and balls there, but they're just like, you know, they're stopping us, and we're like, no, the queen told us we have to go over there or whatever, right? And that's how we journey there. Again, I hate the whole teleporting to somewhere. It makes it feel very disconnected, so approaching the boat, and then friggin' cutscene. I was like, what the hell? It was really sad when we just popped it to the map. Yeah, separating for Turkana spawns, animation for leaving the LA, no animation for landing. Oh, okay. I think been a bit. Yeah, there was also, wasn't there one? There was one for Istan as well, right? Domain of Istan, where we leave from the port here. There's like, you take a boat here, and I think there's a little animation that leads out. So again, it kind of feels like a journey, you know? I mean, it's very far. So, most of our intro and the season. Dragonfall was great. I mean, that was like a whole like instance that you had to do, and you had to go through the God realms, and then by the end of it, that like all came together as in like, you know, we make him fall, and you know, that was great. I mean, that was crazy, but it was great. So love that a lot. What was there was something else we were talking about earlier, and I think I lost my train of thought on that. So I'm sorry if I did. Love the name, by the way. Aldera. Is it Owldera? That's a great name, by the way. Welcome. Welcome. I'm just kind of doing whatever, but we're doing Mirsat's game. So again, for those of you new to the Guild Wars franchise or that haven't played Guild Wars 1, this little game, it's just a game, right? Mirsat's game. This is reminiscent of a game called Polymach in Guild Wars 1, which I recently actually did a whole streaming session. So if you guys want to see Polymach in action, you can go check out my Eye of North playthrough. It's one of the recent videos that I have on my live tab. It's the 3.5 of the Eye of the North playthrough, and you can watch me play Polymach for a little bit. I didn't play through all of the Polymach, but it's a lot of the Polymach that I played through there. But that's really cool. So we're collecting pieces to play against this Mirsat, which is really, really cool. All right, we got to get to the top of the Blood Citadel, which is right here. Cathedral. Wait, what? Okay. Hold on. The Citadel. Did I misread that? Cathedral of Blood. Yeah, I misread that. I'm an idiot. Not the Citadel. That's a cathedral. Cathedral of Blood. I pronounced it right. Awesome. Aldera? That's right. And now I'm pronouncing it wrong. That'd be so funny. Oh my god, are you kidding? That'd be hilarious. On top? Like way on top? At the very tip? Or where? Fly, my beast. Fly me. Oh, I gotta change the colors on this guy. I had like white, red, and black. White, black, and red. But now I've added some gold. into the mix, and it's actually really cool. Sarcophagus, like, fits perfectly with the weapon color, and I was like, hell yeah, I found the perfect color. So we can do that on this guy. Kind of make a match with us. Is it way at the top? Let's find out. We're here to climb. We're here to find a carving. Excuse me, guys. We're here to find a toy for a game that we're playing with the
The
Microsoft.
winds are picking up. The storm nears even more.
Yes, farmed bark
Our
van.
time
We
for
get it.
preparations
Up
will
here?
escape us soon.
Hello? Oh, there it is. Logan! We get a miniature Logan. Oh, look at the little Logan. He's so cute. All right, you're mine. Dead Lover's Rock. Is that in the new map? Is that down here? Is that in reference to the two lovers? I am the Masher King. I don't know what that means. The Masher King? What do you mash? Potatoes? You make really good mashed potatoes? Mish the Masher King? Who makes delicious mashed potatoes? I could go for some delicious mashed potatoes right now. So I do want to show you guys this. So like I said, I did a little bit of research into the possibility of who could be behind all of this, right? And I went through this whole map, and I don't think, you know, if you're looking for something specific, it's very interesting. Once you start looking for something very specific, you start noticing other things, right? So I went through the whole map, and like I said, my theory still is that there's something going on with the spiders, because the spiders are not Mistburned at all. And they're here in plethora. Oh, Manakaz. Manakaz appears all throughout this map, and he always has like really interesting stuff to say.
The Golden Lake. Seraph shunted me nearby before he died. And for what? The Titans chased and gutted me like the rest. Everything. The sacrifices the years wasted puppeteering the heretics. I cannot allow it to be for nothing. The spectral form is limited, but I have my wits, my mastery of Bloodstone, and the will to use them.
Okay. So I'm guessing this is pre us finding him in the thing over here and stopping his plan of resurrecting himself with ancient necromancy. Well, I do have Irish in me. Manakaz's Menzies confirmed. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. I disagree. It's not been confirmed. No confirmation there. Menzies, I don't know. No, I don't think so. Those are different characters, in my opinion. And he died right here. Like, in the story, you see his dead body. Okay, so to go back what I was saying. So, my theory, for those of you that are new, my theory on what I think is going on here, I think there's a little bit of, and I could be reading into this too much, but the only creatures that I found on this entire map that are not Mistburned, like regular creatures out and about, right? Like everything from the Warclaw, the what are they called? The not Warclaw, but the Warclaw kind of creatures. To the bees, to like all these other creatures, they're all Mistburned, right? Except for the one Morello, the hunger crazed Morello that we find in the story. A bunch of the spiders that are in the library mostly. They're mostly in the library in the center section. Like, you know, in here and then in here. Like, oh, they're not even in here. They're in here and in here. So in this area is where the spiders hang out at. They're not Mistburned. And there's one wolf. I'm going to show you guys this one wolf that is not Mistburned. So it's weird because he's the only wolf that I found in the entire map. And it's weird because he's in a strange location, right? Like, so during the story, we come here and we have the ring, right? And there he is. You guys can see him. There's one wolf He hangs out all around this area. The last time I found him was in this corner. He was like hanging out in this corner, and I was like, okay, there's just like a wolf hanging out in this corner. And that's I think the only area we find the geodes as well, the ones that explode. But this is in the story where we bring the ring of the lovers, right? And they kind of, I think that was the part, right? Wasn't it? No, this wasn't here. Was this here? I don't remember. No, I know. I think we bring it to like the south part. Don't we bring it like right where the wall is broken? Like right down here somewhere? I could be wrong then. I think we bring it, no, we bring it right here. This is where they like walk off together, the spirits. So that's not even where the spirits are. Yeah, so there's one wolf randomly. I don't know if this was an accidental placement, if there was like, there wasn't supposed to be. But there's one wolf that is not Mistburned that's next to these geodes that are like the only, there's another one. Oh, there's two that, yeah, a veteran and a regular one that spawn here. That's the only creatures. So Morello, wolf, and then all the spiders. So my theory is that the spiders have something to do with all of this. That there's something more to the spiders being here and not being Mistburned. Like, why would the spiders not be Mistburned, right? He was butt scooting on my screen. Skin type I want on Ranger Pest Mistburned along with branded corrupted Ryzen. It would be really cool. I would love that a lot. I said earlier I would love to see a jade armor for the next pet. Like a pet jade armor. I would love that a lot, actually. So yeah, so I don't know. I'm gonna make a video on that, just so you guys know. I'm gonna make a video on that, kind of like as a theory. I'm gonna kind of theorize a little bit on who is behind all of this, because that's still a mystery, and I want the community to be thinking about this. Think about it, you guys. The unseen passage. Okay, what am I doing? I'm looking for the Lover's Rock. I didn't find that. Where's the Lover's Rock? Does anyone know where the Lover's Rock is? I don't think. I don't know where the Lover's Rock is. I have no idea. I'm lost, you guys. The Gilded Approach. Ooh, look, we have a Mistrift. Let's help out. Look at this guy. Cool for school. Sentry? That's in Sentry? Awesome. Perfect. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm gonna go to Sentry. I don't know where that would be in Sentry, but I will find it. I didn't know if it was already in the new map or not, but it kind of makes sense because we only had one in Sentry, so it makes sense that there would be a second one somewhere in Sentry. Wow. Okay, that was like the fastest rift ever. Alright, cool. Done. Boop, boop, boop. Give me the rift extraction. Is anyone else annoyed by this? I don't understand ArenaNet. I don't know why they do that to me. It drives me crazy. So I'm like, now I'm using up 2 of my spaces for that. Thanks, ArenaNet. Can't make the same item the same thing. Why is it different? It gives me exactly the same stuff, doesn't it? What did I get? Weekly? Daily done. Boom. I don't even need to identify gear anymore. Alright, Lover's Rock. Where is that? That's not here, is that? Is that here? Summer Storm Watch. Cathedral of the Blast. The Inn. I don't think that's Lover's Rock. Where's Lover's Rock? Is Lover's Rock like one of these? I don't think it is. Lover's Rock. The name of Miracles? Miracles. I don't think it's either of these. I don't think it's that. It's not that. Who's attacking me? Stop it. Stop it right now. Trust me, games have annoying stuff like that. Never went to literally the count-bound and character-bound versions of items. So does ESL. It's so stupid. It's so annoying. I'm like, why? The problem with it is, and sorry, I stutter all lately. I've been stuttering a lot. I don't know. Maybe I'm just losing so much of my brain mass that it's like really hard for me to form sentences properly. The thing is that the that a huge issue that Guild Wars 2 already has is inventory management, because we get so much inventory garbage and chests inside of chests and boxes inside of boxes and bags inside of boxes inside of chests inside of whatever, right? And it's like, oh my god, please stop, you know? That when you get something like that, oh my god, it just makes the whole situation even worse. Ooh, a crab. My attention span is so bad today, you guys. I know I'm looking for Dead Lover's Rock. I don't know where that is though, so we're just walking around until I find a statue. Oh, I could do that, right? I don't have to look for the specific, I just look for the item. Is it marked on my map? I don't think it's marked on, no, it wasn't marked on my map. I already did that, I already tested that. Get the crab, get it! Attack it, everyone, go! Ah! No! Tatiana Rose, get up. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, God. Yeah. No, Skylar. Oh, you got up. Nice. Interrupt it. CC. Perfect. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm sorry, Skylar. And it's stacked different. I know people don't like underwater, but I really hope the next map gives Ranger a pet that can be on land and go underwater. Oh, you know, I don't think that has anything specifically to do with underwater, but it would be nice to have something that could go underwater. I don't disagree with you. Like, does the Journeykin, can the Journeykin go underwater? Because it really should, if it can't. The observation post. I'm just looking for the item. It has to be somewhere around here, right? Is it around here? Oh. Right, if you want exactly, just like kept it subtle. I appreciate it. I think I'm gonna look around for a little bit. I'll probably, like, once I get really desperate, I'm gonna be like, help! Aldera, I need you. But for now, I'm gonna, like, look around. I appreciate that, though. I appreciate you, like, not spoiling it for me. Or, like, just blurting it out, I mean. It's very considerate and kind. Da, 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 da. I'm probably like, I mean, I don't know. If I imagine like one is here, I feel like another one is like way over here. You know what I mean? Like they wouldn't place them close together. They would spread them out. But that, you know, I don't know. I could be reading into things. I could be like imagining it. Like hoping that that's the case. Dead Lover's Rock. Where would that be? It's not here, right? Over here, over here, over here. I don't know. That would be really close by to the other one. I don't think this is up here. No, so far most of the new maps can't. Oh, really? That's so annoying. That is annoying. I have a feeling that maybe there's gonna come a point like, oh, this is Rhea's purchase, right? I feel like there's gonna come a point where, you know, if we get underwater content, you know, if we get an expansion that, what was that? Did you guys see that? What the hell was that? There's like some, oh, I think that was the attack from one of those. Got it, never mind. Like, what the hell was that? No, it's not here. It's not here. There's no way it's here. It's probably on the other side, right? Dead Lover's Rock. Is it like right, oh, is it over here? Is it that? Is it on the island? Is that Dead Lover's Rock? It'd be kind of cool to have it on the little island out here. There'd be something romantic about that, right? Nope, this is Whispering Hollows. Not Okay, not what I'm looking for. But yeah, if we get underwater content, I think ArenaNet is gonna look at that and they're gonna be like, oh yeah, we have all these pets that we gave you, but none of them can go underwater. And then they're gonna go back and change that, and they're gonna add some to underwater. I don't think the bee is gonna be underwater. Like, bees and water don't get along very well, so I don't think that's gonna be there. Is this it? Maybe this. Dead Lover's Rock. Giant rock. Dead Lover's Rock. We found it. At the top? Top? Is it up there somewhere? It's probably up there. I'm telling you. Probably up there. Fly, my beast. Fly. Oh, no, dude. I think it just said near it. It doesn't... I don't think it said on top. I found an air carving. Oh my god, air's been dead for so long, you guys. Can you imagine? Like, she was such an integral part of, like, the initial Guild Wars story, and now she's been gone for, like, 12 years. 11 years. 10 years. I don't remember. I don't know how long, but a long time. Alright, where are we going next? Scout. Yagan Skiff. During the period when the Agony has... Okay, so that obviously is in the canyon over here, so we're gonna have to do that. It frustrates me. Our new weapon for all classes for underwater is so bored of the ones we have. Well, I don't know. That one I will kind of draw a line for me personally, because I think we're not getting enough underwater content, and ArenaNet is avoiding it like the plague. To the point where I don't think we can really justify making a weapon underwater for content. Like, it's not content that's being played. Again, if we are getting an underwater expansion, you know, at some point in time, which I would love to see. I've made a whole video on it. I mean, I really want to see that. Then I could see that. I could definitely see that becoming a thing where they add like a whole new weapon, or they take an on-land weapon and put it underwater. Wouldn't that be kind of cool? I would like that. That would be kind of cool. All right, we got to do the canyon hopping. Woo! Let's see if I can do this the way it's supposed to be done. I just don't want to crash and burn and fall into the canyon. That'd be so sad. I don't even know if I hit it or not. Yeah. Yeah. Go, Jade Armor. Do you think? I'm glad that this is like, I'm coming towards the end of this event. That is really nice. That is really fortunate for me. When I got a rare. And I noticed earlier today, both weapons for Ranger Underwater, Spear Gun and Spear, do power and bleeding, 0 poison, even though they have poison trade line, and you can't use Viper Nest underwater, which I knew snakes don't go in water or whatever. Well, there's water snakes, so there's snakes that go in the water. We have those in Florida. Into an eel nest or something. They could keep it. There's like snakes underwater, or in the water at least. I don't know if they go underwater.
It requires my full concentration, though.
But yeah, they could make it an eel nest or something. I mean, well, the thing is, ArenaNet hasn't properly looked at underwater content in a long time, you know. And I think, I mean, the last time they did like a revision of any underwater content was during Path of Fire. Like, I think it was season 4 or Path of Fire? Like right around that time, which is now again many years ago, like many eons ago. So I think that how many do I have? It doesn't even say, does it? It probably did. I have too many things on my bar. I don't even have a lot of things on my bar, and I already have too many things on my bar. It's too much. I can't pay attention to all the things that are on my bar. ArenaNet, figure out your buff bar, please. I don't know how they can fix all of this, but all of that is too much. I can and finds out what weapon, what land weapon for them makes the most sense underwater. I mean, that would be really cool. I would love that a lot. I would love that a lot. If we get an underwater expansion and they give us more underwater weapons. from the on-land weapons. All right, I gotta throw 100. 100 more, you guys. 100 more, and I'm done with the achievement. So sad. Do we only throw? Do I only throw like one at a time? Oh, I guess I'm only supposed to be throwing one at a time. This is not the one where I collect like multiple of them. I only collect one at a time. There's different ones that they have of this. Not sure why they have it differently, but I'm just gonna. Oh, someone is completely dead. Sorry, buddy. Whoa, what the hell was that? Did you guys see that rock flying by me? I don't know what that was. Oh my god. Unless you can go and jump on your warcloak just like in Madagascar. You mean like on here? Or what do you mean? Like jumping mid-air because I keep getting like energy?
Cannot maintain the platforms. Vacate them quickly. Deal with these creatures so I can concentrate.
Oh, I guess we're reviving this guy. Oh, I've seen this guy around a lot. Is this the same guy? Do you guys remember him? Wasn't he in World vs. World with me one time? Or maybe, no, he looks different. He looks different than the guy that I saw. He looked very similar. Could have been his brother.
The construct has crushed its
Or someone is so obsessed with that particular look that they have multiple characters that look kind of like it. Can't even do it. So weird.
The battle below shifts in our favor. We have almost
Alright, we're almost there, you guys. I can almost get my little statuette. I don't know where it is, but we'll find it. We'll find it. Alright, come on, you stupid jade armor. Do you think you can jump infinitely? Yes. Dagger would make the most for a lot of them. Warrior. I mean, would it? You could do like a sword or something underwater as well. I mean, it really would depend on, like, you know, if we were designing land weapons for underwater, it would really depend on how they design it, right? Like I said in my video where I talked about like the concept of it, right? One of the mastery lines actually has you walking on the ocean floor. So that leaves the possibility to like having any weapon specifically. The magic casters, anyone that's a caster, they could have a staff underwater. Like I could see the elementalist having a staff underwater or something, or even a focus or something. No, we have to wait. It's not time yet. It's not ready yet. Slowly fading away. Can I go now? Yes, I can. Alright. I gotta find a stupid... Is that what I have to come into the... Is this... it is in the corner. I was like, is this the one thing you come to? It's a Garm statue! Oh my god, that's so cute. I love it. I almost forgot about Garm. You guys remember Garm? That was like left behind in the story? And now hangs out with Bram? Oh. Oh. Sounds rough. Crybaby Bram has to be helped by Garm. Protected. Mistra of Ore. I do love that name. That is a great name. Alright. What else do we have? What else do we got? Oh, Celsa's Orchard. Jesus. Staff Scepter could work underwater. Yeah. I mean, for magic weapons, right? They could have, like, magic. I don't know. I'm hoping, like, I'm crossing my fingers, you guys. All I need for my legendary trident, not scepter, for my legendary trident is, like, ectoplasms. That's why I'm super excited about getting rares and stuff. But I will have a legendary trident soon. And I'm really hoping the next expansion will bring the trident on land. I'm really hoping. I'm really hoping. Please, ArenaNet. Please, let that be a thing. I would love that so much. Ooh, look at Manacas floating way back there. Is that event going on right now, or is he just floating over there? Oh. Is this part of the me finding Manikaz all over the place? Does he have something else to say when I'm here now? Or are you just bugged out? You might just be bugged out. Yo, you, talk. No? Do I need to go to your little whatever? Do I need to kneel in front of this? Kneel in front of your blood thing. Y'all. No? No hidden achievement? Nothing? Got it. Coolio. Thanks, Manikaz. Really? There's no dialogue from you? Talk. Damn it. I think he's just bugged out from the event. It's like, usually whenever I see his ghost floating around, I just approach it and he tells me some weird stuff about his life. And I'm like, I don't care. You were a douchebag. You got killed by Titans and you're trying to come back and I'm gonna kill you again. Alright, anyways, we're going. We're leaving. They had so many Joko statues with this wait, what? I saw, did you guys see, like, on Reddit, someone had built, did you guys see that someone built a, like a Joko temple church thing or whatever with the newest stuff? I saw it on Reddit today. There's a post on Reddit, which my response was, I think we've talked enough about, like, I think I've had enough of Praise Joko. Let's bring back Praise Abaddon, okay? Praise Abaddon was the original Praise Joko, okay? It never became a meme like that, but let's be real. During Nightfall, Praise Abaddon was like a huge thing, all right? So I just want everyone to understand that Joko is dead. Abaddon, I guess, is dead too, but I feel like we should bring back Praise Abaddon. It's down here, right? It's in the garden? Yeah, in the orchard. Oh, I see it. I see it. It's Snaff. Love it. Okay, and then we have Alliance Staging Grounds high above. Okay. Joko takes over the job of Granth because Oreen never actually killed him, in my opinion. We never destroyed his phylactery. And that's the only way you can kill a lich. If they give me that Abaddon statue for priority, sure thing. Oh, there's that staff, by the way. There's the throne staff or whatever it's called. Yeah, Abaddon statue. Is that not available? I mean, I'm not a decorations guy, so I have no idea. I'm completely out of the loop. Is that not a thing? It is a thing in the guild halls, right? Like, I think in the guild halls it's available as a decoration. Oh, there's Zoja. I see you over there, just Zoja. Ooh, I'm not gonna make it. Hello. Was one of the first volunteer to enter a Mersat mirror. Well, is it this mirror? Is it the first one on the map?
Let's see.
Ooh, I love that my bloodstone visage is still visible. It's really comical. Take my head at you, Raleigh, if you think he's actually dead. You know, Joko, I don't know. I think I wouldn't want him to come back at this point. I just think, like, kind of beating a dead horse, I feel like. Almost, like, I don't know. I think ArenaNet is really trying right now to kind of finish up the stories that we haven't gotten conclusions to. And unfortunately, Joko's story has a conclusion to it, you know, and constantly bringing back, look, there's a juvenile bee. Constantly bringing back, like, characters from the past and recycling them over and over and over and over and over again doesn't really make for a compelling story. It's very much like
Let's see.
it's very much like the superhero version of like video games, you know, like where like in superhero shows and movies and specifically like certain anime and stuff, like characters don't like take Fairy Tail for example. No one ever dies in Fairy Tail. They always like they live for a long time and they never get killed and they never like they always come back and they're always like, oh yeah, we beat him, but then he's still like he's just beaten, he's not dead, and it's just like, bro, like just kill him. It's fine. You can kill off a character. You have like 2 billion characters in the story. It's fine if you kill off one of them. It'll be okay. It'll be okay. So that's why I'm like, I just move on. Like, we're done with this. Do I need to go to the first? Is it in here? I'm gonna go in here just because there's a chest in here. Where was the mirror? Oh, the mirror was underneath it.
Let's see.
The mirror is backwards, by the way, on that one. What got God of secrets yet no secrets? Secrets of the obscure, what was obscured? Well, we don't know. It's still obscured. We never unobscured the obscurities. So I guess we'd never learn about the secrets of the obscure because we don't know what the secrets were and we don't know what was obscured and what wasn't. I guess the idea behind it was that you like the obscure was the Astral Ward. I guess the idea is that the Astral Ward were the ones that were obscure. And is it in here? Is it in this bubble? It is. All right, so I got to go to that mirror over there. I guess the Astral Ward was the obscure, and it was about learning their secrets as to like who they are and what they do and blah blah blah, right? Like who's Scarran, you know, who are the Wizard's Court, what you know, all that. I guess that's what they were leaning into when they talked about that. Would be my guess, right?
Let's see.
The existence of the tower was obscured, now it's exposed. Well, no, the existence of the tower itself, the secrets of the tower were revealed. But the existence of the tower we've known about since Guild Wars 1, you know, so. I have this wound on my finger and it's really itchy right now. And the guy running it was gone. Well, no, we knew Scarran existed, but we didn't know who he was. Ooh, it's Mr. Sparkles, you guys. Mr. Sparkles, you've got your army. Now win the game and save Riven Marl. Alright, let's go, you guys. We gotta go right down here. Somewhere. Right there. Let's go play Polymock, you guys. We got our pieces. Ooh, Manicast, hello.
I never lingered here long in my youth. The past was the past. My peers and I were the future.
Does he... Wait a minute.
There was nothing worth learning from the seers. They lost. That alone was proof of their insignificance. But then, what does that say about us? I pushed boundaries, gained deeper mastery over Bloodstone. The door of Kamali would have held, had I been there. Had I been allowed.
So, it's crazy to think, right? Because Manicast was like their first... their foremost researcher on Bloodstone, right? And he had gained like a deeper understanding of like Bloodstone and a connection to it and all this stuff, right? And there was many, you can find letters where he was writing to Lazarus during, you know, the times of Guild Wars 1, where they were protecting the door of Kamali against us. And, you know, in these letters, like, Manicast is like, please let me join you because I can help you guys. Like, I understand Bloodstone and I have done all this research and I can help you guys. And Lazarus is like, no, you are not as highly ranked as us. You don't get to hang out with us. You don't get to be on the front lines. You're still too young. And he thinks because of that, that is why the Mursad were ultimately destroyed, because he said, you know, if I'd been there, the door of Kamali would have stayed closed. So it's kind of cool to think about, like, what if Manakaz had been at the door of Kamali, right? Like on the Ring of Fire during Guild Wars 1, like would there have been a different outcome if one of the bosses would have been Manakaz that we encounter there, you know? What do the Astral Ward do? Fighting for eliminating with some cutie demons, and they're not even capable of doing it right. Well, I guess the idea is that they go around the world and they close to like Cryptus rifts and stuff, the mist rifts by the Cryptus, and we never knew about this, and that they kind of maintained, right, the I guess the idea is that they maintained the Shadow Stone, or whatever they call it, the World Spire that shields the world from outside. So for those of you that are like familiar with, like, let's say Sailor Moon, right? So in the Sailor Moon universe, whether you like the show or not, it's a great show, by the way. The original 90s show is like super good. Has like some of the best music ever created, in my opinion. Like, I think there's some beautiful, amazing pieces in that. But anyways, in that show, you have your inner guardians, which are like Venus, Mars, Jupiter, and Mercury, right? Like the inner planets, and they protect the world from threats on planet Earth, or rather from in the solar system. But then you have your outer guardians, which are like Pluto, Uranus, Neptune, Saturn, right? And they defend from outside forces, right? They defend from like the outside of the solar system, right? Threats from the outside, they defend against that. And I think it's kind of with the Astral Ward, right? Where we and the Pact are like the police force on Tyria, and we deal with threats, you know, the Elder Dragons and the, you know, the ghosts of Ascalon, and like, you know, civil war, and you know, undead liches, and like that type of stuff, right? Like where we defend against that stuff, you know. The Astral Ward, we're always defending against things that came from outside of our realm, that came from the mists, right? They kept the shield up, right? The Beacon of Ages being part of that as well, you know, where they kept the shield up and they defended against outside threats, which the Cryptas were like the main threat that was threatening us during Secrets of the Obscure. They were kind of invading right around that time. You know, when Secrets of the Obscure started, they started their like invasion of Tyria, you know. But they were always like the outer guardians, where they defended against outside threats, where we were more of like threats that are on our planet, that are coming from our planet, or more adjacent like realms that are like the god realms and stuff like that, you know. So ugly, they're cute. Not to mention Petha. I hate the Cryptus design. I really don't think they're cute, or they look intimidating. Some of them are kind of like gross looking and intimidating looking, but I don't think any of them are cute. Like even the little Quaggan ones are weird looking to me, so I think. Alright. Time to play Polymog, you guys. Time to play Polymog.
You did come back. Splendid. Are you prepared this time?
I have more pieces than you. I have an army. Are you? Are you prepared this time? Are you? Okay. What piece will you enhance? +1 damn. I don't know their stats, bro. Okay. Who would be the best defensive guy? We'll take Logan. Boom, defense. He has a shield. He's a guardian. All right. Rolling initiative. Hit points, armor, damage. Oh, more damage. He got more damage from this.
But hardly strategic.
Snap attacks Bloodstone Elemental spread for 3 damage. Gridlock 3 damage on the White Mantle Knight. Can I do something? Why can't I like actually do something? Logan for 2 damage. Logan for 1 damage. Feels like it's just a video that I'm watching. I'm not even like doing anything. This is the predecessor to Polymorph and Guild Wars 2, just so you guys know. Elemental Sprite. Only has 1 hit point left.
But hardly strategic.
I haven't done anything yet. I haven't. I wish I could control this, but I can't do anything. It's all like random. All my pieces just attack randomly. Keita is so slow. Cool. +1 damage. Again, I don't know what. Well, Ridlock, our boy Ridlock, he probably does a lot of damage, right? We give him extra damage. He still has like 13 health. He's really there. Like initiative 10, he hasn't.
I see.
She didn't like that. She didn't like what I did. Can we get rid of some of these? Get rid of that guy. He's low on health. No! Garm! Ah, poor Garm. I don't know what his health was at. 7. She has 3. He has 13, so increasing his damage is probably... She has high initiative, right? It's a lot of initiative there. Mr. Sparkles for 1 damage. Armor. She doesn't have any armor. He has 1 armor. Unbelievable. Roll for initiative. Snap. Yeah, no one has good armor. I'm gonna go with Ridlock again. Ridlock is like, look at him. He has like a lot of health. So he's like my sure piece. Like he's not gonna die, so I'm not gonna lose that damage enhancement. Because he has like the most health out of everyone, so he's gonna survive. Well, Mr. Sparkles does too, but I don't want to put it on a weak one and have them die with the damage. Like I wouldn't put it on him. White Mantle for 1 damage. Oh, they're gonna be dying this round. We won this, guys. I had way too many pieces. This was easy. Yeah, he's dead. Novice's luck? Your pieces are gone, bro. Unbelievable.
Let them go.
No, it's taken an eternity to collect them. I won't give them up.
Okay. Oh my god, 18 health? Oh my god. Soja's dead.
A tactical error.
Oh my god. 13 health, 14 health. Rolling initiative. I'm gonna give it to Ridlock again. How much damage did he do? Does it say 4 damage? Okay, so he can survive that. I don't know how often this guy can attack, but I'm gonna do Ridlock again because he has a lot of damage and he has a lot of health still. Okay, 1 damage there. Another damage there. Hold on, I'll read that in just a second. I'm sorry. I'm like trying to focus on this. Logan, is he okay? Ooh, he's getting there. Good, Snap did 2 damage. Ridlock is attacking. He did 3 damage because I powered him up. So that was a great decision to do that. I'm gonna do it again. As long as he has like over like 10 health, I'm gonna keep doing Ridlock because he already has a lot of damage and he's not gonna die on me. Like she's probably gonna die if she gets attacked. He's definitely gonna die. She's definitely gonna die. He's definitely gonna die. So I'm probably gonna be just left with these 2 by the end. So that's who I'm gonna have to boost. It depends on who he is attacking. I hope she doesn't have another piece after this. Oh, Logan is dead. Yeah, Logan just died.
Don't waste my time.
Okay, we got 2 damage there, right? Oh, 1 damage. That's fine. That should do 3 damage. Oh, that's yeah, dead. All right, Sybil, you're dead. So now we gotta attack her. That's fine. I'm gonna Ridlock again because he still has a lot of health and he does 4 damage. You're done, Sybil. I'm gonna kill you.
Interesting choice.
Is it? Is it? Is it, lady? I know, I was gonna say, I'm like, they did that on purpose. They made him like really buff because, you know, Ridlock is their favorite child. Oh, she's done. She only has 2 more, guys. Snap does 2. Boom. Oh, he does 3. She doesn't have any armor.
Pieces I've had for centuries will crumble if you take them. What would it cost you to let me keep them?
Thank you, Wayfinder. I couldn't move, could barely think.
Well, you're on the ground dead.
I thought I'd never see blue skies again.
This one is still lucid. Don't take them. I need... It's been so long since I had someone to talk to.
I love that we're getting
This
Path of
place
Fire
isn't
music.
really a sanctuary, is it? But you chose this. You're not going to force anyone else to endure it with you.
Alone, I'll be alone. You already were. The first piece I captured, I didn't care for her pious nonsense, but she spoke until she learned that we couldn't leave. Not a coherent word from her since. Despair can do that to someone. I could lapse into mindless screaming if it pleased me. I could make my skull an empty grave. Am I the only one with the fortitude to bear it? You gave them no other escape. Is that why they all break? Too weak to challenge me? Too stubborn to accept defeat gracefully? Can you accept defeat gracefully? I must. I have no choice, but you can choose. You could come and go as you please from time to time. You could come back. I'll consider it. Yeah, the Nightfall music starts. Yeah, we're gonna like... So I guess I could keep doing this, right? Like I could... You've beaten the game. Time to see if Ribbon Marl is okay. Alright. That's interesting. Guys, I'm telling you right now, this is like the first... This is the first step into getting Polymach. What if this is the trial version, where in the next expansion, instead of getting homesteads or whatever, we're getting Polymach? I would love that. Astro Ward Protector.
Take a look at this one.
2 years ago, huh?
Can you deliver this? No, I cannot deliver this for you, sorry. Alright, hello.
Mara, why would you ever go prodding a strange artifact in a place like this?
Lucky you are that the Wayfinder fetched you back.
I'd hate for you or Maul to think I'm a fool, but it called to me. Wanted to see how it was crafted, I did. I couldn't look away.
Your craftwork saved us both. And I'll bet a carving of Big Snaff could take on a jade construct alone.
No, Whitlock, yo.
Big Snaff's a real undertaking. He's in my someday pile, with 50 other ideas.
Well, keep me posted. I'm going to take this box to the Wizard's Court. They'll know what to do with it.
I hope they lock it up and forget about it. I hope I forget about it too.
Is that the end of that, or is there more to this? Is it under side stories? Every time I go into this menu, it's so bad. They're at the central region of Mistburned Barrens. Read the book in the library. Read the book. I get a mini Yagon. Does it look exactly like Mini Lazarus? Because that's what you were saying yesterday, Jacob, wasn't it? It looks a little different. It's a little bigger. The crypt. Okay, so sorry, I didn't read that. The Cryptid Society, as I perceived it, old couple who needs food delivered, starving goblins, soccer moms, and one very corrupt rich guy. I mean, you're probably not wrong. It's to put it in simplistic terms, right? I'm gonna look for these. I want to finish these side story things. Oh my god, where was it? In here? Jesus, it gives me really... find all the journals. Near a fishing spot by Thunder Bay. Alright. I know where that is. Okay. Archive. I gotta read the books in here and stuff. Let's see. I felt like I've already read all of these, but who knows? What does it say? Is it scouring the archives? Read the book in the library. Read the book in the library. Talk to the code and assistant Dawn Drip. Journal fragment.
The fallen servants stir.
The fallen servants stir.
Heed her prophecy. Spill the chosen's blood.
The fallen servants.
People free.
Meaning Glint. She's talking about Glint, if you guys didn't catch that. But I love that they called her Fallen. Dusty Tome. I mean, I don't know which ones they want me to read because I've read all of these.
Our thoughts still vast.
Spider.
From far-flung past. Never to see the stars.
Oh my god. Jeez. Hello, spiders. More spiders. I hate the fact that Mersad minis don't have their wings. Oh, is that right? They don't? I didn't even notice that. Where's Mini Lazarus? Is he not with us? He's supposed to be with us. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Oh, you're right. They don't. What the hell? That's stupid. Is that like that in their model too? Oh, it is. What? Why is that like that? I never even noticed that. That's stupid. That's really dumb.
Let's get underway.
Soiled page. I mean, I've read all of the book. I've read all of these. Why does that not count? I'm going over there. I'm going over there. Excuse me. Oh. Maybe this was like, I don't know. I unlocked it later. The Jade Sentries have hauled my cash to the Presidio by the Golden Egg. The prisoner is as a service. Oh yeah, they're talking about this prisoner or whatever. And then this prisoner was singing. I still don't know who they're talking about. Does anyone know who they're talking about here? Sunrise cerulean, the warmth of a smile, sandy palms swaying. I'll stay for a while. Spinning and weaving our magic runs deep. Sunset Sienna, the wild wheel sleeps. Just copy pasted look at their pose. Oh, Lazarus himself doesn't have wings. That's odd. Yeah, it's weird, right? Well-worn journal. Spectral agony. That was Isgarin's letter. Tattered book. Keystone is tucked deep within the deepest well of our city, out of sight, hopefully far from the... So the Keystone, they talk about the Keystone, which I think makes me think of the... Okay, we've read all of this. We've read all the things. So the Keystone makes me think of the Keystone for the Bloodstone. Just so you guys know, the Bloodstone was split into all these pieces, and one piece was called the Keystone, and we've never seen the Keystone.
Did you hear that?
But now we have mentions of a Keystone again, which is really, really cool, because... that could potentially mean that we will find where the Keystone is. I mean, if this is the Keystone to the Bloodstone, that would lead us to understand where all the pieces of the Bloodstone are. Okay, so that would kind of end the mystery, because for a long time we didn't know where all the pieces are, right? So we know one was here that exploded, right? One was here, that one exploded. One is locked away down here in these mountains. There's the entrance here, right? We know one is down here. And then we know that there's one in the volcano here, right? And then the keystone, I guess, could be in Central Bavanisos. We never knew where the keystone was, but it might be that we now know. Well, Lazarus it's the same before. You kill Lazarus, even without habit, which makes no sense. Yeah. By the way, my favorite new spear skin is the Mystic Beast one. It's freaking beautiful. Yeah, it is. I just recently looked at the Mystic Beast ones, the Mystic Beast items, and they're really cool. Skin. Gonna probably, yeah, these are really, really cool. So the staff skin is pretty cool. I like it because, again, it's not too overwhelming, the effect on it. I hate the effects that are like, nah, blinding, you know? It's like so bad, but the effects is just subtle enough to be really cool. For sure. Dagger. Oh, the dagger is really cool. I like that a lot. The way that it even looks, it's awesome. What's the hammer look like? Oh, the shield. Let's look at the shield. Ooh, look at that. Hammer. Yeah, they look cool for sure. Alright, let's talk to Dawndrift here. This random guy. Do you have any... Why is it not called... Why are they not called Dawndrift? Do you have any new info for us? Yes, there's some Rasad journal pages. Okay. You're welcome, I guess. Alright, we'll swap over from Mini Lazarus to Mini Yagan. Floats a little higher. Lazarus is a little bit smaller. Like, watch it. Alright, Yagan, you're the one. Wait, why are you not? Where are you? Hello? Am I blind? Where's my mini? Okay. Oh, hello. Oh, wait, why is it Lazarus? I wanted to put Yagan in. What is happening, you guys? Oh, this one is a ghosty one. Hello, ghosty. And it actually has the wings. Oh, no, it doesn't. Yes, it does. This one has the wings on it. Weird.
Lost talents.
It's especially pretty underwater for Ranger. Maybe it's one of the Jenna room. I don't think so. I know that was the theory for a long time. I don't know what that rock in Jenna's throne room is. We still don't know. I don't know if there's any significance to that rock. But they've been mentioning a keystone in this release, and I have a feeling that the keystone is somewhere in Bavanisos. That's what it makes me think of, at least. Reading between the lines. Something bad. Near fishing spot by Thunder Bay. Thunder Bay is over here. Right? Thunder Bay, yeah. A small win, but a win nonetheless. Didn't pick it to your Discord. Actually, most times why I didn't like the... Let me look at my Discord. I never look at my Discord. I even close it all the time. I love it with the bee in there. The bee's like cut off. That's really funny. But yeah, congrats. That's a great what's that bow skin? That's a great bow skin. I like that. That's a great bow skin. So somewhere around here I'm supposed to find somewhere around a fishing spot. This guy? Does he have something?
The animals here, plagued they are.
Well, we already knew
There's
that.
almost always a way to calm a scared creature.
Oh, there we go.
Food,
I don't care, dude.
space.
This once loved journal is now, so this is Ulrich's journal, multiple pages. It's been at least a few years since the confessor left us to complete the mission. So this is the first journal entry. Remember, this is the group of White Mantle that was left behind Minister Kottakus. This journal was written during season 3, which Minister Kottakus was looking for Bavanisos, and he had left his White Mantle followers, a group of them, behind to find Bavanisos. And they actually made it to Bavanisos, and they actually found tunnels that lead deep into, like, underneath Bavanisos. Somewhere there was like an earthquake, and they found tunnels that led them underneath, but they all ended up like dying or something. I think is what the story kind of leads you to believe. It's been at least a few years since the confessor left us to complete his mission. When I lack inspiration, I look to the note that he left me, my divine ordinance to carve his path while he leads the march against our enemies in Kryta. Find a way into Bavanisos, the city of the unseen. Saul has guided me here, and our salvation will be revealed. Open the gate. So the gate meaning the gate into inner Bavanisos, I'm guessing. Until this mission is complete, we will continue to search Janthir. This is my only mission. I failed too many others in life before. I will do the confessor proud, and Mother will regret calling me visionless and banishing me from my home. There is no sign of any city here, just the ruins of Gavril. I wish I knew more about this destroyed place and the people that lived here before us. Kottakus had found a number of records, but he burned them all right. He burned them all right before he left. He said that they contained secrets from Saul that were meant for his eyes only, and that we were not worthy. Judge has expressed some skepticism of this, especially as years have passed, but Tatiana is devout. She prays every single day. We've managed to carve out a nice home here in the remains of Gavril. While most of the ruins are inaccessible, Judge was able to clear a path into the old village inn. Most of the building interior is blocked by rubble, but there is enough space. Tatiana has her own room, and Judge and I sleep in the kitchen being one pot for boiling and a basket of food. It's a productive home. While Judge and I were avoiding a small Khotan party that has ventured to the Isle, a blast of energy knocked us from our feet. My ears rang and my nose started to bleed, just like the last time we tried to cross farther into the bay. We rushed back to Tatiana. We searched the Isle, avoiding the Khotan, but it was unchanged. Right before we turned back toward the inn, Judge's attention snapped to the northern bay. Off in the distance, probably a day's row away, a rock formation peeked out from the fog. I never noticed it before. My mind swam, searching through images from our prior voyages. Days spent fishing at this exact spot. It was as if that rock had been there all along, but it had a freshness that gave me a headache. Judge rubbed his temple. His head hurt too. Tatiana recalled how certain mesmer enchantments can give you a similar headache, especially those that manipulate our thoughts. Perhaps, she said, we were just under a spell. So that explosion was the ward falling. This was with probably Maban's death, right? I'm guessing with Maban's death, because remember, this was he concealed Bavanisos underneath a veil, and when he died, the ward fell. Like, he had like this ward he placed over it. And that's probably what happened. So that's when they found out about it and they went over there. So that was kind of crazy. We finished that. That didn't really give me much, did it? What was this called? Reading between the lines? Near the sealed gate in the... Yeah, so... And the journal ends because then they did the journey here and they got to the gate, and then at the gate they get killed. I think is how it goes. She built this bow herself in a garage. What is that? Is that like a reference to something? That sounds familiar to me, but. She built this bow herself in a garage with a box of scrap. It's a great bow. It looks really good. The chained weapons were really cool too. ArenaNet adds some like weapon skins. I gotta say, I think ArenaNet has been doing really good over the last few years. Like the full moon and the blood moon weapon set being some of my favorite weapon skins ever. But do you guys see this? Like, this is so obvious when you look for it, right? Everything in this library is Mistburned, right? The wolves, the warclaw, the bees, right? There's bees. There's a reindeer in here that's Mistburned, a vow raven, right? The bees, all of these. But the spiders, they're not affected. They're fine. They're hanging out. Why are they immune? Why are the spiders immune? Why are they not Mistburned? Can I open this chest? Oh. I was like, I didn't participate. Can I just open it? Yeah, so their journal ends right here at the store, too. This is the last entry right here. The Tatiana is mad. We all heard this time. It told us where to find the gate. Perhaps it is the unseen ones that guide us, but we'll venture inside tomorrow. We will complete Codicus's mission. The world will see. They will all see. And then a dark brown stain, meaning blood. Blood is on the rest of that journal. So they got attacked by something. So it's really interesting, the little journey that this group took. Again, like I said, I was expecting to maybe see them or find out what happened to them. We certainly did. We certainly did. And I also love that I was correct on the spectral agony. I mean, that was kind of on the nose anyways, but I love that we learned about the spectral agony, where it came from and stuff like that. And we learned about the research. That was all like stuff that I'd kind of theorized, predicted, and I love that that came true, you know? Most mystifying discovery. After a quake in the earth, a pathway into the Unseen's Grand Library was revealed. While Tatiana rested at our camp in the eastern ruin, children and Mare waited inside. The documents are written in a language we can't comprehend. Perhaps less for off mercenaries. Argots, the Unseen Ones, I found their name. They were called the Mersad, which again is weird because I thought that was known, even for White Mantle. Semi-defined. I was defining a path into the city proper. I can locate the gate and end the war, but Tatiana grows angrier by the day and judge Muslim, so I continue to encourage them. This is our path, and we cannot step out of place. I finally found a pathway into the city depths. Oh, and another quake revealed the path. It goes deep into the mountain. So, and that's interesting. So they found it leads deep into the mountain. So that kind of makes me think that the actual Bavanisos, the actual city, the actual main part of Bavanisos is gonna be inside this mountain here. So we're gonna have a city that's like inside. This is all like outside and open, but I have a feeling that the actual proper inside of Bavanisos is inside of a mountain, right? Because that's what it says. It goes down deep into the mountain. Even I haven't traveled too far yet. It looks treacherous, but my fear is validation. Tatiana and Judge are nervous, but they're more motivated than weeks past, although I struggle to identify whether they're motivated by the Confessor's mission or by wanting to end it. We will spend a few days preparing, and then we will march down. Yeah, but then I guess I don't know, did that tunnel not lead anywhere? Because then the next journal entry is the one at the gate, and they don't talk about a tunnel that leads into a mountain. It doesn't feel like we're traveling inside of a mountain going here. I mean, deep into a mountain? I don't feel like we're going deep into a mountain going this way. We could be by going through that gate there. Like, that kind of feels like that could be a mountain, and we could be going inside of this mountain. So the next map might be more of like a city inside of a mountain. Like, very dwarven. It also makes me think, so, you know, while we're on the subject of like theorizing and thinking about like who could be behind all of this, the last time that, you know, or one of the last times that we went deep into a mountain, we found something else inside the mountain, right? Remember the voice and stuff, and I talked about like the different language and stuff like that, this other language. It could be that the Mersad were speaking in this other, in this, their writings were in this other language, you know, where that I talked about before, where we have these spirits from the mist that talk like that in Guild Wars 1. I mean, I don't know, the original message from that spirit, from that quest line. Bye, have a good evening, thank you so much. Oh, it's a Iron Man quote. I love that. I love that everyone's trying. Have a good evening, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Welcome everyone that's here, by the way. Have a good evening, Mishking. We will see you next time. So for those of you that don't know what the heck I'm talking about, if you guys haven't watched the videos that I made on it, and I need to remember. What's the name of it? Path to Revelation. I had to dig deep into my brain there, you guys, just so you know. The Path to Revelations. So, okay. So I'm gonna kind of bring this up again. I do tend to bring those up. I keep thinking about Venice's is gonna be volcanic island every time it is done lava. Hi Emily. I've liked it. Ember Bay, Draconis Mons, being amongst. I think we're gonna get like a underground. I don't know if it's gonna be a volcanic. We might see some like lava like underground and stuff. But I don't know if we're gonna see like actual like Ember Bay levels of volcanic activity. Can't say volcano. Blah 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 blah. Anyways, so we go back to this whole quest line. I did this recently. If you guys want to see this quest, did I do this? Yeah, I did this recently. So in my Eye of the North playthrough, it's on my live tab. You guys can watch it. I don't know which part of it is, but on my playthrough of Eye of the North, which I will continue probably next week, just so you guys know. But we did do this quest line, which is called. It ends with a quest called the Path to Revelations. In this quest line, you fight the facets of the. Why are you bringing enemies up here? Why? Why are you doing this? Why are people so mean and angry? And
the magic binding this gate doesn't seem to be of Morsat origin. Thought it might be a defense mechanism for the city.
I'm gonna hide in this corner. Maybe that's safer to do. I'm gonna hide over here. So you fight the facets of the different gods. Okay, you fight the facet of spirit, of facet, which is that's CORSAIR. The facet of destruction is Balthazar. Facet of existence is Duena. Facet of death is Grenth. Facet of illusions is Lissa, and facet of creation is Melandra. Right? All kind of, you know, there's some corresponding thing with the gods or whatever. This guy Kirsch, he's kind of studying this because he's trying to figure out like the deeper meaning behind the gods and all this stuff, right? And by the end of this quest line, and I pulled this up, the last quest that you have is the Path to Revelations. I pulled it up for you guys. But you have the spirit that gives you this jumbled message, and Kirsch is like, what does this mean? But it's a simple substitution cipher, so you can substitute one letter for another letter, and if you solve the whole thing. I'm doing well. How are you, Emily? We need to see the door in the story. We're definitely going to see the door. I mean, we're definitely going to see, like, I think we're going to see, like, the next story step is going to be crazy, I think. But anyways, so you do the simple substitution cipher, and the message says, an offering to those who seek, beyond the mists, beyond the dreams, on distant shores of a land unwaking, answers there lie in waiting. Okay, now this was a message that came out in Guild Wars 1, and many people thought for the longest time that this was about ore. A lot of people thought that this was ore, talking about ore, because obviously Guild Wars, when this came out, and I just got mail. Oh, I just got some of my items. Thanks over on that. So when this came out, this was obviously Eye of the North, which was the expansion that led to Guild Wars 2, right? This was the introduction to a lot of the different races that we deal with in Guild Wars 2. You know, introduction to the Asura, the Norn, the origin story to the Sylvari, you know, all these different things, kind of showing us some of the Elder Dragon stuff, actually showing us 2 Elder Dragons, all the stuff. So a lot of people thought that, you know, correct. So, and I will talk about that in a second as well, because I still think that this is Nios related. But hold on, let me get to that point. Let me get to that point first. So the idea was that a lot of people thought that it was talking about ore, because in the actual text, and you know, I don't know why I'm not just bringing up the text for you guys. I can just do that. It makes it so much easier. So much easier. I have the capability of doing such a thing. Let's see. Oh, it's so tiny. It's so small. It's so small. It's so tiny. Let me see if I can. Hold on. Let me pull it up. Okay, that's why it was tiny. Oh my god. Hold on, you guys. Hold on. Stick with me here. Give me like 30 seconds to get set up. I was not ready for all of this. Usually I prepare for these types of things, but I'm as unprepared as a newborn baby. I'm a newborn baby. Stop it! Let go! The mouse wouldn't let go. What does this look like if I... Hello? Zoom in. Zoom in. Zoom in. Zoom in. There we go. So we can do this. Okay. There we go. I'll pull it up. It's super bright. Sorry, my face is like... ArenaNet or Wiki Team. I need... Can we have a dark version of the wiki, please? Of both the Guild. This is the Guild Wars 1 wiki, by the way, which is just as good as the Guild Wars 2 wiki. But anyways, welcome to everyone that's here, by the way. Thank you guys for being here, hanging out with me. Appreciate it. All right, anyways, so you do the quest line. It gives you this message, okay? Kirsch is like, you know, this is jumbled, whatever, right? And then it's like, what? You leave me with this, and I don't know. I shall decipher your secrets. Blah 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 blah. So then you can use a simple substitution cipher. You can look this up on the wiki, what that is, which the specifics you can find there, and it gives you this message. An offering to those who seek, beyond the mists, beyond the dreams, on distant shores of a land unwaking, answers there lie in waiting. Okay, so, like I said, a lot of people thought it was or because, you know, on distant shores of a land unwaking. So a lot of people were like, well, with Guild Wars 2... coming out and Zaitan having pulled ore from the depths of the ocean, that could talk about this, right? So a lot of people were like, okay, so once we go again, because Eye of the North was the lead up to Guild Wars 2, so a lot of people thought that the developers were giving us hints as to what lies in ore, that we get some kind of answer to this, right? Because this talks about the gods, right? These are the facets of the different gods, and you know, we're trying to figure out like how the human gods have like, you know, how they work and all of this stuff, right? He's like kind of trying to figure these secrets out, you know? He's an Asura that's trying to figure out these human gods, like how they play into the eternal alchemy and all of this stuff. So that would make sense, right? Because Or was like, you know, the human gods roamed, like they lived in Ara, you know? So that would kind of make sense. But then we go to Or, and this is never mentioned, okay? So nothing ever happens there. The next time we hear about this is during Guild Wars 2, when you go into the Dwarven Fractal, where you go underground, the spirits speak in that same language there. The darkness and the voice. No, it's called the voice, right? The voice that's down there, not the darkness. The voice that takes over the different creatures or whatever, that takes over the guy at the end. You know, they speak in the same kind of language, in the same kind of like substitution cipher. Okay, and we don't find out much. We just know that this was something that lurked within, you know, this voice was something that lurked deep within the vaults of the dwarves, which is something that could be coming from deep in the mountains. Because again, the spirit that we meet in Guild Wars 1 was the spirit that we meet in the mountains, in the Shiver Peak Mountains. So there's kind of a connection to like the Dwarven lands being in the mountains, like something deep within the mountains, maybe something that's deep underground, maybe there's some kind of secret like within Tyria, the planet Tyria, where there's something going on, okay? So we have all this set up. Now, I recently made a video on exactly this, and this was before Nios came out, before we went to Nios, or was it right around the time we went to Nios? Must have been first release of Nios or something. I made a video where I talked about all of this, and I said, well, this line kind of speaks to Nios, doesn't it? Right? Like, so beyond the mists, beyond the dreams. Okay, so meaning like beyond the mists in the realm of dreams of Nios, right? Nios is the realm of dreams. So I thought maybe this is where we're gonna get the answers to what we saw here, right? Like, maybe this spirit that gave us this message and this voice that we found were some kind of mist-traveling spirits that had come to Tyria from Nyos, and we would get some answers in Nyos. But obviously in Nyos we didn't get any answers. There was no mention of it. No one ever spoke in that language, none of that. So we're like, okay, you know, there was nothing related to the gods either. There was none of this. Now we're kind of like, we're kind of like, I kind of want to go back to this because we're still like, this could still have to do. So if we think about this as the language of the Mersat, which we're slowly like, I guess we're not figuring it out, right? But we call it like undecipherable or whatever, right? What if this is talking about, maybe this is talking still about Nyos, okay? So an offering to those who seek, okay, just people seeking for something, right? We offer something to people that seek something. Beyond the mist, beyond the dreams, meaning that beyond the mist, beyond Nyos, on Tyria. Maybe they're literally, maybe it's kind of saying specifically like, we have traveled, we the Mersat have traveled beyond the mists, beyond the realm of dreams, and we're now on Tyria, on a distant shore, on distant shores of a land unwaking. Maybe that could be talking about Janthir, right? Like we could be talking about Janthir of a land unwaking, meaning that maybe you know, that's what they're describing. Maybe they're describing Janthir. Answers there lie in waiting. You know, the other connection that we have to this would be that we're going inside of a mountain again, right? Like I know that this is like a really weak connection, like obviously, right? That is like incredibly weak. But you know, anytime we have seen this or we have talked about this, right? It's always been inside of mountains, right? The first time we hear about the spirit, it's actually like, it's like over here or something. Over here, I think it's like right over here somewhere, whatever, like right over here somewhere, something. So in the mountains, right? And then we go into the Dwarven Fractal, which again takes place inside of the deep within the mountains, okay? And then now we're going again inside of a mountain. So I don't know, there's like a little bit of a connection. Maybe they could connect it to the Mersat being connected to this, right? Like beyond the realm, beyond the mist, beyond the dreams, like that is so Nyos to me, right? Like that kind of speaks Nyos. And then we have this like magic here, which Katla says is like nothing she's ever felt. It's very powerful. Can we like draw a connection? Can we talk, you know, is there like, what's going on there? You know, it's so weird. I feel like there's a lot of interesting lore things going on and we don't know anything, you know, it's really cool. Dark version would be so nice. Yeah, it would be really nice, right? For the wiki, wiki dark version would be really good. I would like that a lot. But yeah, so I don't know. I really like, I'm like, you know, I posted that meme on Bluesky today when I started streaming, but it really reminds me of the like, you know, where's that from? It's some kind of skit from from a show. I don't know what the show is, but it's like, let me in. You know, it's like, that's how I feel. I'm like, let me in, please, I must know.
I don't know what to make of that.
So I don't know. You guys can let me know what you think about that. Do you hate my theory? It's fine if you hate it. I'm totally fine with that. I can take it. Just kidding. But it's all just very mysterious. You know, it's very mysterious. We're being watched. Mabon had a Titan that ran away. We still don't know who's behind all of this. The spider situation that's going on, I think, is very interesting. There's a lot, and all of it needs to be answered in the next, or at least most of it needs to be answered in the next release, which kind of is crazy to think about. If you guys think about that, like, that's insane. Like, so many questions that we have that need to be answered in the next, like, in the next thing, right? And it is done. Kamali has opened. Was any of it worth it? I already read this like multiple times.
A mercy at this point. He will suffer no longer.
Oh my god.
Atop our fallen enemies, Barrens stands.
So I love the releases that ArenaNet does where it leaves me where they leave me with like more questions than answers. I do love those. Or like not necessarily questions, but they leave me with more like more things to theorize about, I guess you could say. I do love those releases. So can we, I guess we can go back to that chest if we want to and like play that game again. So do you guys think it's plausible we're gonna get Polymorph in the next release? In the next, not release, in the next expansion? There's way too much going on right now. Like, I can't even concentrate on doing the event because I have like 75 enemies on me right now. Doesn't help that I'm the only person here. I wish there was more side stories to do that are like involved with lore. That'd be really cool. Why are the bottles so far away? I wish they were closer. Because I have to run all the way over there. I really feel like they should be closer. Does anyone else feel that way? I mean, I guess you only need to get one bottle, but what does my... Oh, if I have the bottle, I actually summon a... I summon my clones are actually sword-wielding clones. If I summon a clone with a bottle in my hand. No, I didn't make it in time. Dude, this is insane. I'm going to die. Like, I need to fight. I'm so dying. So bad. Give me some distortion so I don't... God. So most of you guys are enjoying the release, which is really good. Has anyone done the raid? Have you guys done the challenge mode? How's the challenge mode? Is it good? Do you guys like it? I don't raid, so I don't know.
At its finest right there.
I don't do any of that content. I'm just a total noob. I'm a total noob with almost 39,000 AP. Kind of sad. It's like, I want the rates to be good. I wonder how the fractal is gonna be.
I think it's working.
I want a good fractal. I don't want a fractal that acts as a strike mission. I want a fractal that's a dungeon. I want one of the old school fractals back. Like, that's what I want. Wish I could do wing A. That Greer backpack is peak. Oh, there's a backpack to it? There's a Greer backpack? That's pretty cool. I'm gonna die. I just died. It's really hard to do this on your own. See, that's what I'm afraid of. In a year from now, that's what I think this map is gonna be like. In a year from now, this is what the events are gonna be like. And it's like you're gonna have to do all of this by yourself. And I'm not saying that I'm like amazing at this game or whatever, but I'm like an above average player, right? And I'm having difficulty with this. I feel like anyone that's new, or maybe that doesn't have a perfect build, or maybe that someone that doesn't quite understand how everything works, like they're gonna have a hard time with this. They're gonna have a really, really hard time with this. It's the same with like Yala Delve, right? Like Yala Delve, you can't even do any events now. No one runs it anymore. I've not been able to get that armor. I've been wanting to get that armor for a long time, but I never played it when it came out, and so it's unfortunate. But yeah, check it. Where can I check it? Is there a place I can check it? Is it in the wardrobe? Okay, I have enough lightning in the bottle now. All of you disappear. Disappear from sight. I don't want to deal with you anymore.
Make quick work of Titans, those weapons sure do.
Skip.
Look, spears are great and all, but sometimes things just gotta go boom.
True enough.
Oh, it was gonna go. It didn't let me because it was in combat. I want to look at it. I want to look at this backpack. Ooh, it's almost time for me to leave. Oh, everything is cracking. Jesus, I feel like I'm 80. Bank. I must go to the bank really fast. I do like that back piece. I don't know why. I do like it. I look at it every time. What's it called? Oh my god. I will never find it. Is it called Greer? It is. It's called Greer's Blighted Touch. Oh, that's pretty cool. There's like stuff hanging off of it. That's pretty cool. With the mushrooms on it. I like it. Is it? Can you dye it? Does it have dye channels? It better have some dye channels on it. Oops. Oh, I did get the Sinister Scavenged Obsidian Axe. Did like that reflective, but I don't want it. Give me that ectoplasm. I need it for my legendary. Oh, and I did get this as well. Ooh, look at the fancy salmon. Salmon? What does it say? Salmon of Knowledge back piece? Look, you guys, it's a Zelda reference. It's the Salmon of Courage, the Salmon of Wisdom, and the Salmon of Power. And I can't break it down? Are you joking? It doesn't let me break it down. Maybe after this. Can I break it down now? Bye. I don't want it. I'm not gonna make the legendary back piece. Ah. So annoying. So annoying. It's great. It's great. So many mysteries. I'm still really like, oh man, there's so much to see, so much to do. Wow, I got an obsidian chunk. Wait, I got an obsidian chunk from cutting down a tree? Wait. You can get it from regular things that I can cut down and like break down and stuff? I want to test that theory. I'm gonna go around cutting down trees and rooting up vegetables. Rooting up some rutabagas. Or was that just because I got like... Did I get lucky, or was it just because I was like in the vicinity of someone dying and I got like credit for the death, and that gave me like... I'm not gonna fight. I'm just looking for trees to cut down. You can all leave me alone. I want to test that theory.
Bloodstone.
Bloodstone. How observant. Listen, you wield bloodstone on your back. In your stuff. Jesus, why am I getting the lag? I have bloodstone with me. Like, bloodstone doesn't... I have a face mask made out of bloodstone. I'm fine. If you got mastery, yeah, I noticed it too. Oh, really? So that's supposed to be that way? Is that based off of the masteries? Shadowcraft? Oh, I don't want to go in there. You gain additional carries. Gain additional rewards from the grand chest. Oh. Found a chest. Maybe the unusual coins are gonna give me something good. Okay, maybe I was just lucky. Because this hasn't not happened since, and I've done like a few of these now. I'm gonna keep going around, seeing if there's more. Oh, there's another one to dig up. I guess I'm gonna have to use my my unusual coins to buy all of the the whole weapon set or whatever. But once I have that weapon set, I'm again down to doing nothing with it. I really want to see if there's like... No, I think that was just like I got credit for like a kill or something and it dropped. Because I have not gotten a single one since then. Yeah, I don't know. If I can make it up to where those two seers are. Is that Orichalcum? No. No, I didn't get anything. Cypress sapling. That must have been a mistake. I mean, unless it happens very rarely, but dude, look at this guy. He's level 83, and I cannot beat him. It was so tough. I mean, it's only level 83, but yeah. I'm not partaking in your event. Alright, so I think I'm gonna head out because I unfortunately have to work all day the next 2 days. So I'm gonna be tired as heck. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you guys very, very much. So next week, let's talk before I leave. Let's talk about next week. So next week, I wanna finish up the story of Eye of the North. We might take a little bit of a break from Eye of the North. I kind of like after that, I mean, because we're gonna be doing the dungeons and stuff. But again, I don't want to rush through all of it. So we might take a break. I might play some other stuff in the meantime. And we're also gonna, I want to continue the Survivor Challenge. We really found, like, I think the Char is perfect for our Survivor Challenge, which is super, it's been really, really fun doing the Survivor Challenge. It's like a way different way of looking at Guild Wars 2, I think. And I want to get to that point where I finish it. You know what I mean? Like, I want to get to that point where I'm like, yeah, I made it, you know? So, we're well on our way with the Char. So that's super fun. So we're going to continue those next week, and then hopefully, fingers crossed, I will get the Ori video done soon. Like, I haven't had a chance at all this week with the new release coming out and stuff to work on that at all. I had an important meeting at work today that I had to prepare for last night, so that kept me busy and stuff. And you know, there's always something to deal with. But anyway, so once that video is out, I want to do some theory videos. I want to do, like, there's a couple of interesting you know, kind of the stuff that we talked about today and yesterday, kind of like sit down and organize my thoughts on all of this and kind of come up with some proper theories and kind of have some supporting points and stuff, kind of think about where we're going, what we're doing, and then past that point, I'm probably going to make some videos on where the next expansion could go. I want to kind of talk about that because the next release is going to be the last release, and shortly after that they're going to tell us where we're going next, right? So right now is the time to kind of talk about where the next expansion is going, and I can do some theories on that. And yeah, and that's all. That's pretty much for the next, I guess for the next 3 months, that's going to be kind of what we're doing. Because then once we've kind of taken a break from Eye of the North, we're going to go back and do the dungeons in there. And that's going to take us a long time to do because there's a lot of dungeons. We're probably going to die a lot. We're probably going to have to reset a few times and kind of get that situated. But I do want to do that. And like I said, there's some other games that I want to play as well. And yeah, and then past that point, I don't know yet. So we'll have to see how that all goes. But thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you, Emily. Thank you, Jacob. Thank you, Mishking. Aldera was here. Thank you so much. I think that's the first timer. Maybe not. I'm not sure. I'm sorry if I forgot that, if you've been here before. But I appreciate you guys. Everyone that's in the background, I appreciate you guys as well. And I guess the poll, we can end the poll, and it's 100% positive. So everyone liked it. So that's good to hear. I'm glad you guys are enjoying it. So yeah, super fun. So hopefully you guys had fun watching, and I will see you guys in the next stream or the next video or in the next whatever. So